Yeah, we let the people know on how we make the speakers blow. Live, y'all. Come on, let all the people know. Everybody, on how we make the speakers blow.
You and your whip getting lit to this, whether you on city strips or the middle of the sticks. The foundation that we built brick by brick, smooth as peppermint. This Carolina resident, never hesitant to run the interference. Might give them a sample, I didn't give them clearance. They seem incoherent at the sight of my appearance. They look into my eyes, all they see is perseverance. Maybe a little fearless, sipping that Uncle Nearest. Look at the rap game like ready to commandeer it. Then I'm disappearing like I don't wanna hear it. The face on my haters, hell yeah, I wanna cheer it. This ain't for the touchy-feely. Your support group might abort troops, and the captain they report to. Sucker, you old news, now heed my command. I'll have boots on the ground from 1,000 different fans.
Yeah, we let the people know on how we make the speakers blow. Live, y'all. Come on, let all the people know. Everybody, on how we make the speakers blow.
Hey yo, you fucking with me, better get your shit right. I'm scarier than walking through Brownsville at midnight. Man, I've been there, the streets get darker than Wesley Snipes. You better have a gat, bat, or a knife. I was outside when niggas had Suzuki Samurais. Impala SS's the hoes with fantasize. Speakers going dumb like E40 in the whip. And you know that I keep it, got the 40 in the whip. Got the 30 in the clip. If you check it out my drip, they say, right there, put the hop in the hip. I say you fucking right. Young and I've been nice. Like white people say, you're skating on thin ice. I was raised around savages. The shit that I seen make you say, damn, like fabulous. Niggas stretching coke just like Reed Richards. They moving that bass. Do you get the picture, my nigga?
Yeah, we let the people know on how we make the speakers blow. Live, y'all. Come on, let all the people know. Everybody, on how we make the speakers blow.
Hey, y'all, I got a great new album in the mail today.
B-Dub Beats. Whether you're in the mood for romance or an intimate night of fondling and hardcore fucking.
B-Dub Beats.
If you're into water sports, this is the South Stream of Conscience flow as you rock over B-Dub Beats.
B-Dub Beats.
Light her ass up. She said her shoulders hurt, but those B-dub beats were playing. Oh man, some things are worth pulling out for. Like
D-Dub Beats.
here are the beats that made Florida Evans drop the punch bowl.
D-Dub Beats.
Fantastic album, man. Let me borrow it. No, my brother. You got to buy your own.
And we're live.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Back in effect. It is the effing podcast. I am B-Dub.
I'm Branson.
Hassan, a.k.a. Alpha Dog.
Back in the house once a effing again. Shout out Kelly Joe. Shout out Buddha.
Buddha. Kelly Joe.
I have no idea if Buddha's coming or not.
We'll wait. The door's unlocked. He knows how to get in if he is. So,
Yes.
for everybody tuning in, like, share, subscribe, definitely comment.
Yes.
Definitely comment.
Yes. Exactly.
And we appreciate it. I noticed we've been gaining a little traction on Facebook. Followers are up on Facebook. I appreciate
Yes.
it. We appreciate everybody who takes the time out to just hit the follow button. We really appreciate that.
Exactly. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about. It's getting colder, but football's getting started. So
It
week
has
one.
started in some phases. College.
Yeah, but we're gonna
Season is-
We're going to give our customary shout-outs that we usually do at the beginning. We're going to give a shout-out to Eighth and Fancy for all of your adult beverage snacks
Shout out,
and
shout out.
needs. We also have Dank Drinks,
Dank
the
Drinks.
dankest of drinks. And then we also give a shout-out to Crimey Dealers.
Shout out.
And last but definitely not least, it is the local plug. Please eat responsibly.
Shout out. So, I like to be the show that brings things that we might not know to things we know.
Yes.
So, being that football season has started, stuff like that, there is a high school football team in Alabama,
Yes.
Columbia High School. They lost their 93rd straight game in a row.
God damn. Why do they still have a football team?
I thought it was Columbia High from Columbia, South Carolina, but I was happy to find out that it's Columbia High from
Alabama.
93 straight losses.
Yeah, I don't know how you maintain a coach. Was it the same coach?
Nah, I doubt it.
Not 93 losses.
I doubt it.
But how do you get hyped to go on the field knowing that you're probably going to lose? Knowing that you're probably getting ready to get that ass beat.
I don't know. And you would think in Alabama, they deep in football.
Look,
boy.
Alabama put them out.
Yeah, you bleed and die football now.
So that I just wanted to put that little stat out there. There is a high school in Alabama that has lost 93 straight games. Oof.
That's a damn shame.
I hope that's not the longest in the nation.
Look, next week will be their week. That's got to be their motto.
Homecoming. I mean, they got to win one homecoming. Who do you play for homecoming? I bet they're the number one team
Yeah, but
everybody
if
plays.
you really look at it, 93 straight, you know how many years that of losing?
Bro.
That's over 10 years of
Bro.
losing. Because you only get 12 games
Bro.
a season.
Bro.
So you figure 12 times 5, that's about 60.
That's probably about 8.
Yeah, it's
8,
about
9
almost 10 years.
Yeah. That's
Damn.
we'll get them the next time. We'll get them the next time has never been more appropriate at this time. We'll get them the next time. All right, Dell, I'm sorry about that.
All right. Well, yeah, I wanted to, start it off with a little football theme because Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift
Yeah.
recently got engaged.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it was revealed Taylor Swift had a pretty big diamond rock on her hand. Of course, she is expected to have that. You know, with Taylor Swift, you can't come half stepping with jewelry.
Y'all do know this is his last season, right?
Oh, of course.
You know he retiring after
Who
this.
would want to play football?
Did he say that? No.
He ain't got to because he hinted it last year after they lost the Super Bowl, and now that he's getting married to a pop star, she travels around the world. He gonna be right with her. We just got finished talking about how David Justice and Halle Berry divorced because she was around the world and he was playing baseball. We think it's gonna be like football, and he had to tail in his career any damn way.
Well, I'm like, what is he playing for?
Yeah. What is he?
What are you
playing
playing for? You've won chips. You're going to go down as, if not the one of the
best.
Well, I mean, it's debatable, but like I'm saying, you're going to go down as one of the best tight ends ever. Like, what else are you playing for? You
Is he above
solidify.
Gronk?
No. Gronk had more. Gronk has more Super Bowls.
Yeah, Gronk got rings. Now Gronk is up there.
Okay.
Numbers wise, maybe he is. Yeah, he might be ahead of Gronk number wise.
Yeah.
But I doubt it because damn, you look how many touchdowns him and Tom Brady had together. You feel what I'm saying? So you don't win those Super Bowls like that without him getting touchdowns.
Name wise, I don't know though. He might be ahead of him name wise.
That's because of Taylor Swift.
name-wise
I'm just
don't mean
saying,
nothing.
like, what you mean name wise don't mean nothing?
Not when we're talking about NFL Hall of Fame and stuff like that. Who's better?
I'm just saying, when
Maybe the women who don't follow football.
They follow Gronk now. Gronk, he been out of the league over 5 years now, so you got to follow him.
Well, Taylor got a rock. They estimated between 400,000 to 800,000. So
congratulations.
I'm just like, how they became America's. They've been deemed America's sweethearts.
Well, Taylor Swift was already America's sweetheart. So anybody who she fucked with that wasn't like bad or had a bad image was automatically going to get elevated.
And then on top of that, you're talking about two of the most winningest people at their profession.
Yeah.
Technically, like Taylor Swift is a winner, and Kelce is a winner.
You notice how Trump changed his tune. He had nothing but nice things to say about it now. Before he used to talking shit about it. He ain't had. He said, "Oh, I wish them luck. I wish them full of happiness." Like, yeah, motherfucker, you was talking shit about it just over a year ago.
Now, what they are saying though is they've never lived together, but they spend all their free time together. So they were discussing buying.
Of course, but they got a damn hell. They ain't live together, but they been staying in each other's houses and shit that.
Yeah. She be over at that dude's crib talking about, you need new drapes and shit, criticizing it.
It's like they still have careers.
Yeah.
So the free time they get, I'm sure it might not be as much as we think. You know what I'm saying? Taylor, a touring artist, and Kelce on that field. And especially over the last couple of months, because, camp is in preseason. So
you see his ex-girl sending him a cryptic
that's
message.
another thing I wanted to kind of bring up. Ever since Travis Kelce announced his engagement, there's been kind of some feedback from some black women on the internet about Kayla Nicole, his ex. And also there have been a lot of black women who've been upset at the fact that he's dated 3 other black women before Taylor Swift, and he never engaged to marry them. So they're feeling some sort of way about that.
Why would you feel some sort of way? He's white.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, not just that. Why would you feel some sort of way? And he's dating Taylor Swift.
Right.
That's the part I'm not
That's
getting.
the ultimate. Like, there's nobody.
Ain't none of them is Taylor Swift money.
Yeah, Umar Johnson would marry Taylor Swift.
Like, it's Taylor Swift. There's no need to even debate that. Black, white, and different. It's Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but there's been a lot of sisters just all over the internet.
Man, they need to just sit down and be quiet, man.
I mean, I
damn.
totally agree with you, but
Like, damn,
I just think it's weird.
How you gonna get mad about a white man getting married to a white woman? Like, make it make sense.
Yes.
Not even that. What about timing? What about he just wasn't ready?
Yeah, he may have not been ready.
It wasn't that part of his life.
Or not necessarily ready. Maybe she created a safe space for him to be ready.
Maybe he knew that he didn't have to pay. I don't have to put all my money into it like that because I know my partner has more money than I do. It's a lot of factors that probably go into this decision.
Yeah, there's humongous factors, but it's just weird seeing the amount of sisters acting like they owed or he owed them something, as if maybe getting engaged to a black woman was like a victory for them.
Man, I'm sincere. Like, who cares? But congratulations to them.
Yeah, I mean, I fully agree. It's just weird that it's more of a concern on my behalf that there are sisters that feel this way about a white man, and I know it's not a majority. I know it's a small portion, but it's just weird.
So why we want to give them the energy? It's
I'm not giving them the energy.
Because it seems like they always commenting or outraged about something.
It's always going to be a segment.
That's not pertaining to them, and the things that are pertaining to them, they still outraged.
It's always going to be a segment of every demographic that's going to have a problem with something. Yeah. It's always going to be a segment of that of every demographic that isn't going to see the popular, point of view.
Well, Kayla Nicole took to Instagram following the announcement of their engagement, and she decided to post a video of her doing intense glute and leg workouts in a colorful bodysuit. And then she wrote as a caption, "The goal, a back that says, 'Stop effing playing with me.'" Yeah, so, and they said in the background, the music for Gunna's Made for this shit played while she was working at the gym. So this is her passive-aggressive way, I guess, of letting the world know she's not happy about it. And Kayla Nicole, to me, is a weirdo because she's just been on and on talking about this dude since they broke up with her.
But technically, there might be, people that are happy once their partner or, their ex moves on. But how do you feel when you're the ex and your partner goes and gets married right after you?
I mean, it is what it is.
Exactly. So ain't no need to be catching no sour grapes over it. It is what it is. Yeah. Like Buddha said, time is everything. At the time, he might not have been ready for that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Like I said, it just comes back to the mindset of certain women. Like, what are the expectations that you expect from people? Because I see a weird dynamic with black men, and it's kind of like, or men in general, and it's this mentality of when we want you, we want you. And that's kind of the mentality they have, where when you're desirable to them, that's when they want you. But if you're not desirable to them, we don't want you. You can live your life. However, if we want you, we start judging you based on the people you date and everything. And I just think it's a weird dynamic. And I'm kind of weirded out by the amount of women who are participating in such hatred. But, yeah, it's a big shout out to Travis, Kelce, and Taylor Swift.
Happy couple. Congratulations.
Yeah, no doubt. Do your thing, people.
Yeah, so
it's
hopefully
always good to see love in there.
Yeah, hopefully it works out for them. Hopefully they get it together. Because another couple that was in the news for engagement, I was kind of impressed with this one, which is French Montana.
Yeah,
proposing to the Princess of Dubai with a $1.1 million ring.
Oh, you know he can't come half stepping.
That ring is more than Taylor's.
Once again, you probably ain't going to do no better than this. You've reached the pinnacle.
Princess.
Yeah, you talking about the princess of Dubai? Her daddy got money, motherfucker.
You've reached the pinnacle. There's no need.
You better play. You marry into wealth.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is just be the best son-in-law you taken care of.
Yeah,
that's it. And what?
They say this is one of the biggest glow-ups in history. This nigga went from the Bronx to King of Dubai.
Jeremy still got him.
Nah.
Jeremy did it.
Jeremy ain't royalty. Yeah, he talking about that model that got arrested.
But we're talking about. But no.
I mean, he can't.
What I'm saying is this: French is a known rapper. It's not like he was. He has a couple of dollars. Jeremy is a dude who was in prison. And
what does he have now? He got a modeling contract, so I'm sure he's making money from that. But he isn't.
Isn't he married to old girl?
I don't know if he's married.
I mean I think that's a bigger come up. You came out of prison to rocking with a chick.
Marrying into royalty is a bigger. I don't care where you start from.
Right, well, like I say, French wasn't like a no name. We all know who French is, and we know French got money.
Yeah.
So. But congratulations. Yeah. Definitely congratulations.
So according to TMZ, the two actually he proposed 2 months ago. But the statement from his team came out this week about it. So It came out Friday, and it showed both of them on Instagram with a photo of their hands showing off the massive diamond ring. So she's paid in full.
You ain't spending no $1.2 million and you playing.
Hell no, you better not. Yeah, because if we break up, that finger coming with me, with the diamond still, with the ring still attached. Now, question: is he expecting her to cook and clean and be motherly?
Why? When
They gonna have maids and servants doing
you
that.
know what I'm saying? Certain things don't even.
All she gotta do is pop them kids.
And dad is waiting.
That's it. That's all she gotta do. Drop them
is
babies.
waiting on them kids.
Drop them babies.
Yup.
As long as them babies come, he getting money.
Yeah, so that's going to be an interesting thing. But this man could potentially be the king of Dubai one day. That's an amazing thing.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
French.
Yeah,
From
yeah,
a Coke boy to, oil money. Like, shout out Prince.
He's getting
Royalty
A-Rap
money.
Yeah, so that's a unique thing.
money. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Supposedly at the end of the month.
Max B?
Supposedly, yeah. The Wave's supposed to be coming home at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Supposedly.
So in addition to that, it was announced with Travis Hunter and his wife,
Congratulations.
Leanna. They announced the birth of a baby boy. This has been such a good week.
He locked in.
Man, my week was man.
Yeah. Well, and he hasn't even played his first game yet. But yeah, he and his wife announced in a 3-minute YouTube video that starts with them both staring into the mirror, and the screen switches to a positive pregnancy test as they dance, and they reveal they're having a boy. Yeah, so basically they went and had the boy. They kept it under wraps, which was a good thing, I think, for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wanted a stress-free pregnancy, and the best way to do that is to avoid telling people you're having a baby, especially after all the shit that went down with Travis and his girl over this past summer and spring.
Yeah, they need to keep people out of their business.
Yeah, and I'm for that. They should have people out of their business. I'm at a point where, hey, he's married and he got a kid now. You might as well root for them to stay together.
But you should have been started out rooting for them to stay together. It's
No,
not like you
I
need to
think
start
people.
rooting
I thought
now.
it was important people warn him what he's getting into. But after that, once he stepped forth and went with the wedding, I was just like, yeah. Well, since he did it, I hope they stay together. There's no benefit in being right at the cost of them.
I don't see I don't see what not. Like, any couple that gets together, you want them to stay together. I'm not going to give them like a 6-month trial to be like, see how this going to do. Nah, if they together.
I want them to stay together. But what I was saying is, before you stepped in it, people were warning you. But since you stepped in it, then you might as well stay in it. There's no benefit at this point in breaking up. You're already in too deep. And
Go for what you know.
Congratulations. That's what it is. Congratulations. Now we waiting to see this boy on the field.
Yeah. And who are the Jaguars playing? What is it, next Sunday? Not tomorrow, but next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Yeah, so I hope he
look it up.
produces on the field because all eyes are on him.
Mm-hmm.
Cam is getting a pass because nobody's really paying attention to him between Travis Hunter and Shador.
The only number one pick you can think of that
It's quiet.
the cameras accidentally get stuck on him.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't see this as their only child. I'm pretty sure around this time next month or next year, she'll probably most likely be pregnant again.
Well, aren't we going to be in for? We're going to be in for something.
Catching
next
that
week.
6 week.
Because next week the Jaguars have the Panthers.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
game
going
of
to
the
be the
season.
butt bowl.
I don't know. I got the Panthers fighting for playoff contention this year.
Yeah, shout out to Charles. He said, I don't root for all couples. Sha'Carri Richardson and her boyfriend need to break up. That is true.
Yeah. Now, see, once we found out the dynamics of it, but when it started, hey, I hope it works out. But now that we know that
He needs to
she's an
leave.
abuser.
Yeah, because as Corey Holcomb said, if you're in an abusive relationship, the man always goes to jail no matter who does what.
Right.
If she hits you, you're going to jail. If you hit her, you're going to jail.
Right.
There's no situation where you don't end up in jail. So, yeah, you need to get out that situation pretty quick. But, yeah, I'm glad Charles brought that up because this kind of helps us segue into the next topic, which isn't so happy, and that's Tyreek Hill paying his ex-wife a minimum of $20,000 a month in a divorce, along with a one-time payment of $500,000.
We covered a story with Tyreek a couple
months ago.
Yeah, wasn't it? Yeah, this was the wife.
He
was
was balcony arguing.
Yeah, okay.
Well, he wasn't arrested. I think the police came out of a domestic violence call, but they didn't arrest anybody because there was no proof he hit her, and she said he didn't hit him. Somebody in the house called the cops on him on their behalf. Yeah, to which I hope Tyreek, kicked him out the house. You don't call the police on me and stay in my crib.
Well, unfortunately, we kind of saw this coming.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. I can't pronounce your name, but he does mention Tiger Woods' wife didn't go to jail after taking a 9-iron to his head, which that is correct, too.
Oops, upside the heads.
So in other words, men, we lose all the time when violence is happening to us.
Well, I think it's because it may have been a one-time incident. Maybe she was triggered with the violence, violently because of Tiger Woods is cheating.
Don't matter.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying maybe that might have been the first time she got violent with him because it was, I guess you could say, an extreme situation. Not saying it's cool. I'm
because
just saying
the difference with that is, and Shikari is, you were in the airport.
Yeah, you were in the airport
and didn't give not one.
But let's be real. If you were in the airport doing that, that means that wasn't the first time doing it.
Right.
I can't
Exactly.
sit here and
That's
say
what I'm saying.
Tiger's wife wasn't the first time.
Yeah,
And that means when they at home, she really gets it in. They really fight.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I'm like, you too small to be that violent. I punch your ass.
No, he didn't. He didn't mean that.
What?
He didn't.
Shit, no, I'm not talking about. I couldn't be no violent, but you can't be hitting me and you 5'2". I'm sorry, that's just disrespectful. There ain't no ounce of fear.
Those be the main ones who got that umph in them.
But that's what I'm saying. There ain't no sense of fear. Like, and I'm a big dude.
The little short ones be the feistiest of them all. Like,
yeah, boy. They got that Napoleon complex. But yeah, Tyreek Hill and his wife. This happened 4 months later after their domestic incident. Yeah, and they were only married 17 months.
She got her check.
Yeah, so it looks like, there were documents obtained that show payments that was received. And it looks like the one-time payment of $500,000 was unconditionally issued to his ex-wife, Keita Hill. And in addition to that, she's been receiving $20,000 to $50,000 per month. The exact amount hasn't been figured out yet, but
Might have to look Cousin Keita up.
Yeah, after
Cousin.
Police visited the home during this time, and like I said, nobody was arrested. So, in addition to that, the estranged couple came together for the sake of their daughter earlier this month because she was rushed to the emergency room due to concerning health symptoms. So they had to still deal with each other.
I got a question.
Yes.
Does Tyreek actually play like he has something to prove now? Like,
I mean, he got something to prove. He got court papers that prove he need to pay this much a month.
Is he going to play? Is he going to play like that? Is the question?
I hope so, because he's playing. He's fighting for his life. Yeah. So
and how many? My boy Tyreek got 10.
10 what?
Kids.
Oh, I didn't know he had that many.
Tyreek got it.
I'm sure he has a lot of kids. I mean, if he's having domestic violence incidents with his wife, I'm sure this is a man full of self-control off the field. Yeah, so I'm sure he has plenty of kids to support. But, yeah, I think it's whack that he has to pay that much money for a woman he wasn't officially married to for over 2 years. It wasn't even 2 years, and she comes off with $500,000 in addition to regular child support payments.
Yes, 7.
7 kids.
Yes.
So he has 7 kids to care for, and he's out here tricking $500,000 on
You better find him. Till he open.
I don't get why he would get married in this situation. Just keep making single moms. That's
well, we ain't gonna say that either. But.
I mean, I'm not encouraging to do it, but that's lighter on his pockets than making them single moms after being divorced and losing the payments and maybe 50% in the future.
And would you say that he might be on the tail end of his career?
Tyreek, yeah. Any over 30? Yeah, in the NFL, he's about. I think he's 30.
He's about on the tail end of his career.
That's why he's about on the tail
Once
end.
him and Mahomes parted ways.
Yeah. Because
ain't been-
Mahomes going to get you the ball.
It ain't been the
Tua,
same.
You don't know if Tua going to be there the next day, like every play. Like
Just ain't been the same.
Yeah, so I'm kind of speechless on that. I just hope Tyreek learns. Maybe get a vasectomy at this point because, you ain't going to use condoms. I mean, I'm an honest person. If you ain't going to use protection, just make sure you're protected. And Charles said Tyreek is going to retire and have to work at Walmart to pay child support. He probably will, too. And that's the only place. Did he graduate college?
I don't know.
I don't think he
I don't
did.
know.
So, yeah, he might be in Walmart. Yeah. It's sad because there were 3 happy newses, and now you got a divorce. And we were discussing Sha'Carri Richardson. It's getting kind of on a downhill slope on the love side, especially since Tiana Taylor was on the Breakfast Club, and she admitted to paying that $70K that the courts required her to pay, and she said it was the best little coin she ever spent. Little coin.
Right.
And then after that, she learned her lesson and never talked about him. No, I'm just playing. She talked about Amon Shumpert the whole interview. This woman just don't learn. I don't know if they're going to charge her again with another 70. I think it's just a one-time thing. So you violated an order and you got to pay a fine of $70,000.
Now you just going to go balls to the wall.
Now. Like, it's whatever now.
I don't get this woman. She claims how independent and strong she is, and now she's back just keeping her husband's name in her mouth. She's like a New York version of Tia Mowry.
But, I mean, is it that, like, the most interesting part of her right now?
I don't know her music, so I guess.
So the most interesting part of Tiana Taylor is
Amon Shumpert in this divorce, and she is just playing it up to death. But don't forget, she got that closeted dude she dating. What's his name? Aaron Pierre.
Yeah, but that how juicy can that be? No, we got a full-fledged divorce from an NBA player.
Isn't that kind of an insult to the dude she's with now, keeping her ex-husband's name in her mouth all the time? And then she got to offset it by talking about Aaron so nobody talks shit. She just throws in some, oh, he's the wonderfulest guy, but back to my ex-husband, and just keeps popping shit. This is terrible, man. I don't get how you can make a living just talking about your ex. But David Justice can't say anything about Holly being motherly 20-plus years ago. This is such an unfair system we have. And then all they tell men is we need to express ourselves more, but we can't because every time we do, we get fucked with. And then we get to watch women on the other side make second careers out of being divorced. And
Talking about you.
yeah. Women just sit up here and pop shit about you. You know he didn't pick
Pop
his
shit.
drawers up when we was
Pop
together. Just talking shit.
I used to wash the doo-doo stains out his
Yeah,
drawers.
watch his doo-doo stains. He used to have night terrors and scream at 3 a.m., scared the whole house.
What I picked up from the first 2 stories we did is these guys are upgrading. Like, they're marrying up. You're marrying up.
Oh, yeah, the first 2.
Yeah, you're marrying up.
Yeah, but these aren't even sisters. Taylor Swift is white, and the Princess of Dubai is, what do you call?
She's
They're brown
she's black.
people.
No, she's what?
She's
They're in Africa.
she's Dubaian.
Nevertheless, they're marrying up.
Yeah, this makes me want to marry up.
Did this nigga say Dubai in?
Yeah,
Like, there's no such thing. Dubai.
Dubai in.
yeah. I don't know what you call people from Dubai. Dubaians.
They Arabs.
Well, I mean, I know that, but what do you call them from the country specifically?
Dubaians, I guess.
Dubians?
No.
Brand Dubian?
No,
I don't know what you call them.
Jigs.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what you call people from Dubai. Just people from Dubai. Dubai countrymen. But, yeah, with this Tiana Taylor thing, I just think it's weird, man. It's just It's very one-sided because it's like sometimes as a man you do want to vent publicly about your ex, but you don't want it to be held against you, even if it's not.
You can't because if you say something, then they're gonna be like, oh, he sound like a scorned man. Like,
Yep.
It's always. And the sister's always gonna be the one to be the first ones to start talking shit. So
it just happens that Ahmad has so much other funny stuff to talk about, being an NBA player, an ex-NBA player.
yeah, I mean, but the thing about it is,
he got stories.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He don't have to talk about Tiana Taylor. He has stories.
It's like when Corey Hardrick, they turned him into a villain.
And I didn't even heard him say nothing.
Yeah, he couldn't. He couldn't say shit. If he said anything, he wouldn't have got that Tyler Perry flick. Then where would his career?
So
be?
what that mean? We gotta stop. We gotta start
Get
since
a
we're part of
therapist.
the media.
Yeah, you just need a
we
therapist.
gotta
That's
get
all
a
that means.
Therapist.
Yeah.
They don't need to lash out and do all this other shit that these
therapist?
women are
What you
doing.
mean?
No.
How is it? How is
Get
it
a
okay?
therapist.
Get you a
Exactly
therapist.
what I say.
Why
You
do
Nobody
he
said it's okay.
Why do he got to get a therapist? Meanwhile, she gets to say what the fuck she want to say.
That's true.
Like, see, this is where
She need a therapist.
Man, this is where the hypocrisy come in at because
But
it said,
who-
no, we as men, y'all sat right here and said, tell this man to get a therapist. Meanwhile, she get to say what the fuck she want to say. What's wrong with checking these niggas? They out
Tiana
of
just
pocket.
paid
They out of
70,000.
pocket.
Tiana just paid 70,000 for
Yeah,
it.
you're right.
You think that's gonna stop?
I'm not- I mean-
while people are so up in a frenzy about, people get talked about all the time. You talking
Every
about
day, D.
you
No,
talking-
we not talking about just people. I'm
we're
talking about her.
Okay, but
Her
we're not
specifically.
together no more.
You
People
right,
get
and
talked
she
about
still,
all
and
the
she
time.
still, and she
Child
still,
father.
and they still got
You
ties together.
asked
They
who
got a
could-
child together,
you
and
asked
you
who
out
he
here
could
running your
talk
mouth
to.
about him.
You asked who he could talk to. I said a therapist.
That's
it. Because she's out here running her mouth. Doesn't you go talk to somebody and you get your feelings out, and that way, because like you say, that a man can't come off
can't
on
say
a woman
shit.
like that. So boom, you go to a therapist, you get it out to whoever is providing therapy to you, and then you wipe your hands.
I'm
of
sorry,
it.
maybe I'm old school, but I believe if
You just want to fight fire with fire.
No.
He's
They
old
want
school.
no. They want to be treated equal, right?
But
they
not.
want to be treated equal.
So you
Then
want a
they-
cat
No,
fight.
wait a minute. If you want to be treated equal like us men are, you got to get everything we get.
So
There's
you
no
want a cat
selective.
fight.
Wait a minute. There's nothing selective. We're being selected about when, who, do what. So if we're going to sit here and say you get equal.
So you want to go back and forth with her? You want to?
No, it's not. No, what I'm saying is it's not about going back and forth.
That's
no,
what
it's
it
not.
is.
When I decide, when I decide, I should have that right. If I want to clap back, nigga, I should be able to clap back with no questions asked. Nobody's saying nothing about these women out here talking shit, putting dirt on men's names.
They are
And
saying
they're-
something.
No, they're not. Ain't nobody really saying nothing about her. She been
We
ever
sitting
since
here,
she the
we
one.
sitting
Hold
here
on.
talking about her. Like,
Say what?
We're sitting here.
We're no, they're really not. Nobody's really not talking because if so, she wouldn't have got her black ass on the Breakfast Club talking about the shit. After this, she it was supposed to be a gag order, right? Was it supposed to be a gag order? So I'm assuming she gonna have to pay some more goddamn money after this damn interview.
So you gonna
it did on top of that, you saying
gonna let
little
her
ass
get
shit
up
like
under your
these
skin
little coins.
and get your blood pressure
No.
all riled up.
It's
That's
not,
how it sounds.
It's not. What I'm saying is, where is it that you can hit me and I can't hit you back? Like, what the fuck is that, bro? If I'm in my corner chilling, I ain't saying nothing to you, and you coming over here bothering me, I should be able to come back at you if I want to, and should be nothing else said about it. But if a man say something, if he retaliate, he's being deemed or he's being chastised, like he's out of pocket for doing that when he's minding his business. It should not be like that. And as part of being a media, we should not be in cahoots in shutting down men as far as saying something. That's the reason why there's an open warfare on masculinity right now.
That's why I said we should go get therapy and you get your feelings out. Who else are you trying to project this on? You
It's
just
not
wanna
about
go,
projection.
Yes, it is, because
No, it's
that's
not.
what you're
Well,
saying.
you're a public figure. People
You a
do
public
expect that.
figure, and she's talking. Another public figure who just haven't been your wife is talking shit.
Okay, she might be unhappy.
Okay,
and
well, hey, if you unhappy, you go see a damn therapist. Ain't nobody telling her ass go see a goddamn therapist. She having a world
need to go see
tour.
a therapist
She basically
too.
having a world tour interview talking about this man. We ain't heard nothing for Iman saying shit.
Well, she also promoting
He's a
movies.
real man for that.
Because she's
Yeah,
an actress,
exactly.
so she's promoting her
Like,
movies
come
on
on,
this
bro,
run
that's
right
weak.
now. That's what
Yeah.
she's doing.
Say it again.
I said she's an actress, so she's promoting these movies. She's promoting her movies.
Okay, and that's
What movie?
Yeah, exactly. What movie? I
We don't even know.
I forgot the movie that she was in that came out a few months ago. That's how
That's
how
my point,
trash it
though.
was.
Like, it's not just that, but well, okay.
Yeah.
So
Thank
I'm
you,
still
Charles.
trying. What I'm trying
Thank
to get
you,
to,
Charles.
I guess, what I'm trying to understand is why is it such a big deal what a woman does if it's not real? You know what I mean? Like
It
that's
is
the
a big
part I don't
deal.
get.
This you want to know why? Because this is open territory for attack on masculinity. We as men cannot express our feelings out in open. We got to share with a therapist.
Is it masculinity or is it just one individual man that she's
It's
pointing and
masculinity as
venting
a whole.
about?
It's masculinity as a whole.
But
Because
some guys don't care.
Because she's still
That's
getting her
some
back
guys.
blown out in
That's
peace,
some. We're
but
not
she's
talking-
just venting
Okay.
about one particular person.
I got you.
If I'm not
We not
mistaken.
listen. It's not even her.
So it can't be masculinity.
It's
as a
not
whole.
her. It's other women. We talked about other women up here. Dr. Bryant, other women that be up here be bashing men and shit like that. And when I sit here and say a man should have a right to clap back, you come out and be like, oh, that's sassy. How the fuck that's
Because,
sassy?
I mean,
That's the reason
if you
why
wanna
there's a
argue back and forth with
it's
a
not arguing.
woman.
If you open up the doors, if you open up the doors for that,
can't
and
help
you
that.
call yourself trying to attack my character because you got an issue about what happened, I should have a right to defend myself, and it shouldn't be no clapback saying, "Oh, you sassy for getting back at her." That's all I'm just saying. And
That's
I like
fine.
what Charles said in the chat. I believe in eye for eye. So
Tell him on.
yeah, tell the
on
man to
pod
come.
and talk cash shit about Tiana.
But that's
Yeah, I
probably not
believe
what
that.
he wants to. That's probably not his thing.
Yeah, he don't want
like
to.
some
He's
guys
busy
don't
smashing
get off
hoes.
on that.
And I
Like,
don't. And I'm not talking about them.
But that's the norm. Like
No,
most,
that's not the norm.
No.
They trying to create that as the norm.
It's the norm.
It is not the
It's
norm.
the norm.
It is not the norm. There's plenty of conversation online about how there's attack on masculinity because men who feel strong about themselves and their feelings, we can't say shit because if we say something, oh, we're too aggressive.
Who do you
What the
want
fuck
to say?
kind of
No,
shit is
you-
that?
it's stuff
Who
you
do
could definitely
wanna
say.
it to?
Say what?
Who do you want to say it to?
Say it to whoever bring the attention to us. If we're minding our business, we're talking about Iman Shumpert, the likes of his ex-wife and other women who comes out here. They have a platform. They sitting out here talking cold. Here you are, you booed up with the man.
But
you
you-
said you supposed to get your back blown
But
out
you
peacefully.
are taking up for Iman when Iman. If Iman
I'm taking
ain't-
up for
if
him.
Iman ain't upset, why are you upset?
No. What I'm saying is, if he decided to, it shouldn't be no clapback. When we hear talks, conversations on podcasts, any other news outlet where it's demonizing a man for sharing his feelings, whether he's overly aggressive or not. Masculinity is being attacked at an all-time high. And I'm speaking up for the men who have no problem. Like, if a nigga's out of her line, if a woman's out of her fucking place, she need to be checked. She need to be goddamn checked. Simple.
Well, you speak for those guys.
Yeah, I'm speaking for those. I'm speaking for those. I'm
You
speaking
check
for
'em, sir.
those.
Cool. Check.
I'm speaking for those.
Check.
Hey,
Equal opportunity. Eye for an eye, motherfuckers. Shit.
Sometimes you gotta defend yourself. Now, Tiana made an accusation against Iman saying she has witnesses who came with receipts that he was paying people to have a smear campaign against her.
Mind you, he ain't saying nothing. This is all one-sided.
Yeah, so that's a wild accusation.
This is the reason why I say, as part of the media, you know what I'm saying, I'm speaking. I'm the megaphone for the men that wants to talk. They wants to clap back. They wants to say something, because if somebody's going out of their way to attack your integrity or your character, you should be able to with no problems, no qualms, no nothing. And you shouldn't be called sassy or whatever the case may be because you're defending yourself.
Sewer.
It's bad enough.
Sewer
It's
there.
bad enough. We just said it's bad enough if a woman hits you, you're going to jail. If you hit her, you're going to jail. You in a no-win situation. So if a woman is speaking on your name, which his name gets money, nigga, you should be able to say something.
I fully agree. But, I mean, it depends on how far you take it. Because as you see, like I said, with Dave Justice, he didn't really say anything bad about Halle Berry. But the criticism alone that she was less than perfect was enough to garner a lot of hate. So, I mean, Amon's handling it correctly. He's not saying anything, so he can still stay favorable in the public eye because people already know. Men can already tell Tiana Taylor is kind of problematic.
Yeah, she's problematic. She's really going out her fucking way to try to throw dirt on this man's name.
Yeah, but she did release a new album, so maybe all this is promotion for that album. I don't know.
It's lame as hell because you gotta create bullshit controversy that's supposed to be done, dealt with, and moved on. You supposed to be getting your back blown out peacefully this whole summer.
Well, I mean, that's women make these albums all the time, though. Like that's Taylor Swift in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Mary J came up off like this. This is what women do. They make these. Cardi B up too. Like Lord of His mercy. Like
and the best albums. I mean, let's be honest. Mary J is giving us some bangers because she was heartbroken.
We already say Cardi it wasn't all that good with her.
Yeah, Cardi gets pregnant.
Right.
Like,
allegedly.
No. I saw. That's what I wanted to talk about because Cardi B has been on trial this week and it's been garnering a lot of press just because Cardi's been going ham in the courtroom when they're asking her questions. I got the video.
You used the F word during that fight, didn't you?
Yes.
What other words did you use? Tell us in your own words what you said.
I said, bitch, get the fuck out my face. Why are you in my face? Why are you recording me? Ain't you supposed to be security?
Tell it to her now. Go ahead.
Huh?
Say it again. Say it.
Objection, Your Honor.
You want me to say it to her
I want
face?
you to tell it to her face what you said on that day so she can hear it for herself.
The objection
again.
is sustained. And, Your Honor, can we have civility in the courthouse?
Why don't we just take the temperature down a little bit? If you have factual questions to ask her, please do so. It's not the time to argue with her.
What were the words that you used when you got off the elevator to this security guard who's no longer a security guard at this time?
Objection is argumentative and also covered yesterday.
It's been covered several times, so it's asked and answered. It's objection sustained.
What did you tell Imani Ellis yesterday?
Counsel, you need to go on.
What were you holding in your hand at the time when you got off the elevator?
Objection. Excuse me, argumentative.
Overruled.
Nothing, correct? You weren't holding anything, were you?
No.
You had both of your hands free to do whatever you wanted to do, correct? Yes or no?
Objection, relevance.
Overruled.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. And if you wanted to scratch or cut her face with your right hand or your left hand, if you wanted to do it, you could have done it, correct? So
But
you're
I
not disabled.
But
right?
I didn't because I had a baby inside me.
How did she know?
Time out. Let's slow down the pace just a little bit before the opportunity to give objections and for the court reporter. What was the objection?
Argumentative, relevance.
Overruled.
And again, I would ask that counsel lower his voice. This isn't.
So, Your Honor, I was told yesterday that my voice was too low by others, so that's why it's a little bit higher today, so that everybody can hear what I could say, as well as the witness.
I think there's a difference between volume and tone. I think the volume is fine, the tone is a little bit argumentative.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. I apologize for that. I will try to do my best to tone it down. So, again, I will ask you to tell us and admit to this fact that you are not disabled, correct?
I'm not what?
Are you disabled?
At that moment, no.
No. Are you disabled?
Overruled.
Are you disabled? Yes or no?
At that moment, when you're pregnant, I'm very disabled. You want me to tell you the things I can't do?
Fine. What was your disability on February 24th of 2018? What was your disability?
I was pregnant. I couldn't protect myself, even if I wanted to. She's like twice my size.
No problem. Let me ask you this. How
Counsel,
many
if you
months
ask a
pregnant
question,
were
you
you?
need to wait for the answer.
Okay, yes.
You done, man?
How many months pregnant were you?
I was around 13 to 12 weeks.
Months? 4 months? 3 months?
Mm-hmm.
3 to 4 months. Fair enough? Did you have a bulging belly?
No, I didn't.
Did Miss Imani Ellis know that you were pregnant?
suggestion, cultural speculation.
Do you know if Imani Ellis knew that you were pregnant when you walked out of that elevator?
No, I didn't know. But she knows that I'm a patient. When you're a patient to go see a medical anything, you shouldn't even try to fight nobody. You don't know what disability they have.
So that was Cardi, video of her testimony. And unlike the Diddy trial, they allowed cameras in the courtroom. So basically what this trial is about is back in 2018, Cardi is accused by a security guard, Imani Ellis, of assaulting her in the hallway of her Beverly Hills obstetrician's office in 2018. Cardi admitted that the pair got into an argument and they were chest to chest in the hallway, but she has denied assaulting the security guard, and the security guard is suing her in a civil suit for $24 million in damages. And that's where those clips were taken from. They were taken from the court interactions and the cross-examination of Cardi B during her testimony. So they're saying this happened in 2018, and this was around the time they believe Cardi was pregnant with her first child that she had with Offset.
So I take it there was no video footage?
There's no video footage, and they showed some photos of the victim's face, and obviously there's no real markings that justify $24 million. Obviously, this is a frivolous lawsuit that I don't think this woman's going to win.
And so is the prosecutor. The prosecutor is also frivolous.
Yeah. The prosecutors are having fun there. And as you can see, Cardi was pretty quick on her feet with the jokes, talking shit, which she probably felt like this wasn't a serious case, so she didn't really feel like she had to take everything so serious. And it was just like a real shit show. But at the moment, this is happening in L.A., and it was by a security guard. So apparently, I guess the security guard was recording Cardi B while she was in the obstetrician's office, allegedly. And that's what sparked the argument. Like, why are you recording me while I'm at the doctor's office? And she said she wasn't made up, so she didn't want to be seen by everybody. So that's what sparked the argument, from my understanding. So that's where they're at. I'm not sure how serious this outcome is going to be, because I don't really think this woman has a real case. I'm wondering why a security guard was filming a patient, even though the patient's famous. I do think there's still some laws against that, but I guess this woman is saying, hey, I might have been filming and I might have been in the wrong, but you shouldn't have hit me, and that's where the $24 million lawsuit comes from. So that's where we're at. The lawsuit is continuing in court next week. I just thought that was a pretty interesting interaction on Cardi B, and it seems like she's not a character on wax. That's the real her. And
she ain't gonna. That woman ain't gonna get that money.
Oh, of course not. I don't believe it.
I'm surprised this even went to trial.
I'm surprised too, but when it comes to civil lawsuits, I guess you got to let it play out in court to see how valid it is. But yeah, that's what happened, and it's kind of weird to see that people can kind of victimize you in your moment of vulnerability, and you're just supposed to sit there and take it. I don't think Cardi fought back, but she definitely got in this woman's face.
Of course, because if she pregnant, yeah, she gonna be. What pregnant woman isn't volatile?
Yeah, and people have been making pregnancy rumors because she came out of court and they saw her looking pretty wide, so they think Stephon Diggs has been busting all in the guts.
He probably, yeah, man, he busting out, man. Come on, man, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't think that's a good look.
It ain't. Because you still married.
Good look for who?
It's a good look for Cardi. She's still legally married. So for you to be legally married and you about to get pregnant by another man, yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. But this security guard was allegedly the same height as Cardi, but they said the security guard was much bigger. Cardi had to mention she was 130 pounds. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how this will get played. Hopefully based on the evidence seen, I think this ain't gonna work in the security guard's favor. I think they should throw the case out just based on the evidence that was provided in the photos. So it seems like a lot of bullshit. But moving right along, Young Thug was in the news.
The Atlanta hip hop scene.
Atlanta right now is just
The Atlanta hip hop scene is
Babylon.
in complete chaos right now.
Yes.
And it's a lot of snitching going on.
Yes. Young Thug says he's no snitch while addressing some leaked audio from an interrogation that came out this week. Young Thug broke his silence, and he said they didn't play my interrogation video in court because I would have helped my brother. So how am I a rat? Rat where? That's what his hashtag was. And he's talking about Pee Wee Roscoe and addressing his relationship with him in the video. And so Young Thug was mentioned saying, Jeff clean as Listerine, clean as Ivory soap. You feel me? I done the time. I did that. That's what you do. When you go into an interrogation room, that's what you do. So that's what Thug has said. And Roscoe says he did what a real street nigga was supposed to do. He feels a rapper kept it silent and kept it overly real. But lots of people are calling Young Thug a snitch still for talking.
Bruh, you know, I don't listen to people on the internet because a lot of them motherfuckers on the internet isn't in the streets they damn self.
That is true.
And a lot of them motherfuckers that's even in the streets got the whole street code ass upside down anyway. So who cares? The man, I mean, by the letter of the law of snitching, no, he didn't. He did not snitch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? When you are if you are a target or this police is speaking to you, they ask you questions and you have some type of knowledge of it, you have to be truthful, because if you don't and you're deceitful, you can get yourself fucked up in some bullshit that it ain't even, you're not the intended target. So he had to speak on what they already knew that he knew. That's it. Mm-hmm. So he had to do that to cover his ass, but he didn't, from what I've seen, it wasn't nothing extra to where it's incriminating him as snitching on somebody. Again, people, snitching is when me and somebody doing something, I get caught, I tell on them. Or I get caught up in a situation, they didn't got nothing to do with it, but to get the heat off of me, I'm going to throw the police some information so I can get the heat off of me. That's snitching.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't do that.
Yeah. So the leaked audio in full was close to 2 hours. I saw the clip on YouTube. It said about an hour, 46 minutes. I didn't have the time to do that, listen to it, so I will probably catch it maybe later on. But yeah, it was about 2 hours of Young Thug singing. That's allegedly what it was.
Come on, man. Don't do that.
Boy, yeah.
Boy, that's a long time of singing, boy.
That's a headline in concert, nigga. Beyonce do 2 hours. But anyway, they named Pee Wee Roscoe multiple times. Now, Pee Wee Roscoe is allegedly accused of shooting up Lil Wayne's tour bus in 2015. But the audio reportedly being 2 years old, Thugger says he doesn't know who shot up Weezy's bus, but he did say they said Roscoe, but I don't want to block out y'all's case by saying Roscoe ain't do that, he explained. And that's what struck a nerve with people, because everybody knows how much Young Thug hates snitches, yet here's audio of him allegedly being guilty of snitching.
You're invoking. Like you say, even though you know, you're still kind of invoking somebody's name into it. You ain't have to say you know, but you...
It's a no-win situation because they know you know.
I understand.
So if you don't, hold on. So if you are deceiving in any type of way, you are incriminating yourself. So why incriminate yourself just to make the masses happy? That don't make any sense. And everybody that's talking, they would have done the exact same shit. Some of them would have did even worse.
I don't know. He could have said I don't know. He could have said I don't know. He could have said that.
Yeah.
But he voluntarily.
He didn't voluntarily. I promise you, if they are asking specific questions,
that's what
they know.
Because you got to think about it like this. I'm a parent.
Yeah. We're all parents. Well,
just think about it, though.
Most of us are parents.
You already know some of the answers to the questions that you're about to ask your kids in the first place. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing with these people. They already know some of the answers that they're asking.
And I mean, if we can be honest, we've been in front of these people maybe once or twice.
You know what I mean?
Right. So
they've asked us some questions.
they ask you specific questions, they know you know.
Because they know if you lean towards a certain way, you're either, like he's saying, you're either being deceitful, which you're going to get yourself a charge, or you're just going to answer the question and they're going to get the other missing bits of information that they're looking for.
And then you're just going to make them keep the eyes on you, the heat on you, which if you got any other bullshit going, you don't want that to happen. So you give them what they already know.
That's basically all it is. That's all it is.
But, well, regardless of what.
That's not snitching.
They still hit them with it. The streets is hitting with it.
No. I don't listen. For somebody who former life was that, I don't want to hear this new age shit because these YNs don't know what's the street code is.
Yeah, everything been conflated with them, so that
exactly. They don't know what the street code is, and so this is not snitching. If the police, if law enforcement or somebody of authority figure asks you a specific question, they know you know the answer to that shit, and they're waiting to see if you're going to tell the truth or you lie. If you lie, you just gonna add more heat to yourself, and you ain't got shit to do with it. Simple.
Well, now in addition to that, there's beef brewing again between Young Thug and Rollo because Young Thug called out Rollo as a snitch, I guess, a couple months ago.
Everybody get ready.
Now Rollo is getting his get back. Rollo and Young Thug used to be cool back in the 2010s when Atlanta was more unified. But now the snitching allegations from Rollo and this tape coming out with this audio with Young Thug, now, Rollo
and that's
firing
crazy
back.
because Atlanta was one of the most unified cities.
When? Since
the 2000s.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Last time I was in one of the last times in Atlanta before Rollo got locked up.
Atlanta.
I'm about to say
niggas was on Old National.
I'm about to say the last
riding around in the Lambo.
Niggas is like Chicago. They competing on who's snitching on who.
But like the Atlanta, I remember everybody supported everybody.
Yeah,
like they were.
Of course, but
they
you
were
got
really in
hating-ass
it like
niggas
that.
now that's getting they getting power and influence. So them the ones that's doing all the talking.
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying? So again, this internet giving them megaphones to be out front because beforehand, motherfuckers don't be out front. And Charles, I want to answer what he said. He's saying that's snitching, bro. It really not because again, if the police or law enforcement asking you specific question, yeah, you can plead the fifth. But again, if you got dirt going on, what you're doing, right? All you doing is forcing them to keep eyes on you, and you don't want that. So tell them what they already know that you know, so they can get the fuck on. That's it.
Yeah. Now, in addition to that, Rollo was on DJ Academics live stream. Well, this is very important because Rollo did say something interesting. Rollo called Young Thug out and claimed that he's the reason Atlanta is not unified. He's pitting all of Atlanta against each other. And then he called out remarks Young Thug made in a feud with Rich Homie Quan, some issues with YFN Lucci, the riff with Gunna, and how even Rollo lost his friendship with Lil Baby over Young Thug's actions.
Yeah, now I can see that, but I'm not. I don't see why they keep going to this nigga's platform. You know?
Yeah, and even Thug said is mentioned to have a beef with Future. He said if you're a younger rap fan who wasn't super tapped into the gossip circa 2016. There was a point in which this iconic duo was at odds, although that's no longer the case. So it looks like Young Thug is pretty much beefing with everybody in Atlanta, and that's what's causing all this
chaos.
Yeah.
He came home mad. He came back mad, and he, like they say, he has grudges from everybody who may have said something or wasn't holding him down the way he thought that it should have went. And that you cannot be more accurate than that, yo.
So
hurt people, dog.
So they're saying he's doing to Atlanta what like 50 did to New York, is create beef and chaos and cause people. I mean, isn't that the same thing? Isn't that what happened to New York in the 2000s with 50 blowing up? Wasn't he the one causing a lot of beefs and setting the trend for that? Making sure New York niggas didn't have unity in hip hop? I mean, I see that's where a lot of it stems from.
I mean, I could see your point. You know what I'm saying? But it's always been.
Damn, is that about to be a headline? Young Thugger is 50. The
I
down
mean,
south
it's the
version of
same
50
thing.
Cent.
It's the same thing. I mean, you're one guy beefing with everybody. You're creating
For what though?
animosity. You're spreading rumors. You know whether what's true, what isn't. If you snitched, you didn't snitch. It's just chaos.
Just chaos.
Babylon.
Yeah. So Atlanta's in discord right now, which is the perfect time for Carolina to. I can't even say it.
Yeah, because
That nigga's an asshole.
that shit wouldn't even make no damn sense.
Yeah, let's not even bring up
That shit wouldn't even make sense.
Like now we're on, as if we haven't had infinite shots to get on. Yeah, so let's keep.
Come on, J. Cole.
Yeah,
Come on,
save
baby.
us, J. Cole.
Where
Come
is
on,
this
the baby.
album at, man? Look, you told us about this album over a year ago. The Fall Off's supposed to be the greatest hip hop album ever. That's what I heard, and we're still waiting for it. Like the beef is over. Kendrick and Drake, it's over. Like you can come out now.
Yeah, it's safe.
It should be over.
No, but it's safe to come out now.
Well, he should have been came
You
out
come
once he
back
walked
out
away.
now.
Like they're not throwing no more darts at him.
It's not like that anymore. You come back out now.
Yeah,
I'm just looking for you. Where this album at, J. Cole?
J. Cole ain't gonna put that shit out. He's just not gonna put it out.
He going. Where you at, Cole? Where you at now?
He's not. He's not gonna put it out. It's not coming out this year. It's coming out in 2026.
He'll
in
drop
time.
it right
Ain't that when
before
GTA come
Dreamville.
out?
No, it's not called Dreamville.
But he'll
anymore.
drop it right before the
former
fest.
Dreamville.
He'll drop it right before the fest.
Yeah,
Carolina Fest.
Yeah, the Raleigh
That's what it's
Fest.
called.
No,
I forgot the name of it. It's a generic.
We'll call it. It's not Dreamville anymore.
It's not Dreamville Festival.
It's not Dreamville
It's
Festival.
called a Wakeville. Let's keep it moving. Cause Snoop is in the news. He said he's scared to go to the movies with his grandchildren after he saw a same-sex couple inside of the Buzz Lightyear movie. That's a little odd because Snoop was all upset. But I got that clip.
What you see is what you see. They putting it everywhere.
Yeah.
I took my grandson to see what was the movie with Buzz Light?
Toy Story?
Not that one, but
the new Buzz. The Lightyear. I think it's called
with
Lightyear.
Kiki Palmer's in that movie. So we watching it, and she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, shit. I didn't come in for this shit. I just came to watch the goddamn movie. Hey, man, watch the movie. They just said she had a baby. They both women's. How did she have a baby? So it's like, it fucked me. I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have an answer for. It threw me for a loop. I'm like, what part of the movie was this? These are kids that we have to show that at this age. Like,
that part.
They're going to ask questions.
Yeah.
They are going to ask. I don't have the answer.
Yeah.
So that was Snoop telling of a recent incident at the movies with his grandkids and with the LGBTQ. And that's Snoop on the It's Giving podcast. And he was just giving that tale. Do you agree?
I agree. I agree with him because nobody shouldn't have to be forced to explain something when they're not ready to explain something.
Are you forced? Because
yeah, you are.
Kids see this now in regular life. This is real life. And they see it. Yes, it is. Because before you say anything, I know several same-sex couples that have children that are in school. And kids see this already.
Well, obviously, he didn't see it if he asking about it. So he was shielded from it. He didn't see it. So he went to a movie expecting a cartoon for his grandchild to see a cartoon. And then within the cartoon, he had to be forced to explain something. Yeah. And it's not his child, it's his grandson. So he can't even explain it to him because technically his mom and his parents are supposed to. So I feel what Snoop's saying.
I feel him there.
There should be some type of warning label or something to let a parent know that this is what's in the movie. So that gives them the right to whether they want to expose their child or grandchild to that. They should be. Just like on albums and stuff, you got on explicit videos or explicit lyrics, you got a parental. They should be put on movies or whatever that the public is able to view or hear. They should label that to let them know so they don't have to go in and experience that, because that takes away from the experience. He's there to take his grandchild there to see a cartoon. His obviously, if his grandchild asking him that question, he's never been exposed to that. Yeah. And considering he's not the parent, he can't really explain it to them. It's the parent's job to explain it to him.
What would the label be?
Like a
little rainbow in the corner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
because I mean, if that's the case, every
you had to put a rainbow representation.
Your TV should just come with a rainbow on it in the corner. Then,
because
if you're watching TV, you're watching TV in any shape, form, or fashion,
run into it. You're going to see it.
And if you walk outside, you should have a little rainbow in the corner.
It should.
Like, because everywhere you look now, everywhere you go, it doesn't matter. It's going to be somewhere.
I know couples, same sex, like we're talking about, who are females that have kids in school.
But we're talking about
other kids. I know.
Yeah, but we're talking about kids who
kids that seen it.
Right, but we're talking about kids who come from traditional settings. Then I'm sure
we all come from traditional settings. Like we all come from traditional settings. Ain't no way you gonna be here if you ain't from a traditional setting.
Kids is not exposed to seeing same-sex couple. They're not, unless they're going to school and whatever. And when that happens, unless it comes out or they show some type of evidence, the kids really don't know. They really don't know unless they've been exposed to that. So now, if something is evident that forces them, like, well, why are they doing that? Why is that happening? As a parent, you might be pissed off because you shouldn't have to be forced to explain that now to your child. It's supposed to be innocent. They're supposed to know it's a girl and a boy. You feel what I'm saying? And as they grow older and they learn to understand the way of the world and what's accepted and all this and the third, that should come in time.
But the world has changed.
But
the world you're talking about is gone.
Hold on, because
it's not gone.
It's
yes,
two,
the world
it's 2
you're
steps.
talking about is
Hold
gone.
on, hold on, my bad.
Shoot.
How the hell? And I'm not trying to be an asshole. I mean, I am, but I'm not.
Right.
So he knows about making babies, but you're asking the question about where did this baby come from. So he knows about fucking already. So he knows about intercourse.
No, he asked why those. He said how those.
But you have to know about intercourse to know. You see what I'm saying? Like there has to.
Okay, he probably has some type of. What was said exactly?
I agree with Snoop regardless, but I'm just saying like there's still. There shouldn't be this type of outrage over this. Like
it is because he has an opinion on it, and then people.
Why don't you feel it should be this type of outrage over this?
It's outrage because of what he said.
I'm asking Buddha.
The only reason I'm saying that is because, especially with a nigga in Cali, it's big. Like I all these questions, man. Like I'm beyond all that. But I'm just saying in general, biology. You're not making a baby human anyway if it's not a man and a woman. Everybody knows this. Scientific fact. Like there's no way around that. Now, if you're talking about a cartoon, boy, it's a cartoon. Watch the movie. Is this a cartoon? Shut up and watch the movie. It's a cartoon. It's not real. Shut up and watch the movie. It's not real. It's a cartoon. That should have been a response.
Yeah.
And go ask your parents. Ask your mama. Ask your dad. You know, if they're alive or whatever. Ask your mama. Ask your daddy. But it's a cartoon. Just watch the movie. Shut up and watch the movie. Like that's.
We came to watch a movie.
We came to watch the movie. I'm just your grandpa.
I ain't come for 21 questions.
You know what I mean?
I came to watch the movie.
Yeah, so the scene in question in the movie.
But I still don't know what the label going to be, though.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little spit of LGBT with the rainbow in it. Like, but what happened to Skittles?
The rainbow going to be everywhere.
Dude, that's like everywhere you look, no matter where you go. No matter, even in the churches. Like, I don't care what anybody is talking about, man. Like, this is everywhere.
You see this.
Everywhere. So you can be all shocked about it and all, you know, none of that. To me, I think it's fake outrage. Like, no matter what your lifestyle choice is, if it's not hurting you, it's not hurting you.
Are there same-sex couples at the kids' school?
Are there gay kids at the school? Yes. Are they couples? I don't know if they're couples, but they're definitely gay children at the school.
Are there same-sex parents at the school?
I doubt it. My youngest school, because that's a Christian school. You know, they do
They just hide.
They do interviews. No. They do interviews. You know, if they're even going to accept.
But
Check your asshole.
But
they probably do that too.
But you know, it like Buddha said, it's just about everywhere now.
Ain't no just about nothing.
It should not be forced on the people, regardless. And we got people in the chat. Madison Sid said, she said she feel that it should not be forced on kids. It's a cartoon. And Charles, read what Charles said.
He said it's weird that they're making inanimate objects have relationships, period.
Exactly.
Well, that's what I wanted to discuss was the scene in question in Lightyears happens when Buzz Lightyear's best friend, which is a woman, Alicia Hawthorne, gets stranded on an alien planet with several members of the crew, and there's a montage with her marrying and raising a child with her partner, Kiko. Now, this drew controversy before the film because this was considered Disney's first prominent LGBTQ plus character, and it also depicts the first same-sex kiss. So this kiss was almost axed from the film, but a mass uprising of employees at the animation subsidiary House of Mouse protested against it. So they were forced to put it back in.
Right. So again, now you're going to force millions of other parents who disagree with this shit because of a few thousand employees who have
Don't take your kid to see that movie. Like
they don't know until you go see it. That's the point. Now that it's being discussed,
now answer the question.
You know.
Now answer the tough question that you don't want to be a parent about. Now answer those questions.
But I'm sure in all these movie reviews, one of these reviews going to tell you that
they don't. Everybody doesn't read the reviews before seeing a movie.
Exactly.
Especially if it's a little
and we talking about Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Toy Story already got 3 series out.
Yeah.
So people who gone to see Toy Story or Buzz Lightyear, they never seen that.
It sounded like she got ran through and then ended up getting pregnant and had a girlfriend in the end to help raise the baby. That's what it sounded like to me. But
okay, but
I could be wrong.
You putting it in a children cartoon, and you're forcing a grandparent who don't probably know that it's in there to take their child, their grandkid in there. Their grandkid like, hey, grandma, granddad, what's that right there? Like you putting them in an uncomfortable situation. You're ambushing them. So if you're gonna do that,
is this rated G or this PG?
At least tell them. Before they go up in there, put the rainbow up there, like you say. Put the rainbow up there to let them know LGBTQ friendly. They don't take their kid up in there.
What's the movie rated?
Huh?
What's the movie rated?
PG.
So so
parental guidance.
You got it. That's vague. That's vague.
I
You need to go extra.
Then it should have been, you know,
put the rainbow,
if it was
like you said, up there on that shit.
Then the only other thing it could be is G. And it can't be G.
Listen, my grandson, he's like 3 years old and he watched Buzz Lightyear. So for him to be sitting here, luckily he ain't seen that one. For him to sit there and ask me that question and he sees a man and a woman in his life, I have an issue with that. And if I sit here and I teaches him my belief, which is boy, girl, is none of that what they're trying to portray, then I'm being demonized for teaching my son, my grandchild, my lineage.
Who's demonizing you for being a parent?
No, you're not listening to what's being said. If I sit here and teaches my lineage, we don't. That's not how we roll in this family. Feel what I'm saying? Somebody else who is accepting to it gonna have an issue with that.
So what? They're not in your household.
I understand that, but when you're talking about kids going to school and they have to interact, right? Ooh, yeah. What if my grandson sit here? Ooh, you have a gay or whatever, something inappropriate said to the child because it's true. That's a conflict of interest.
I don't give a fuck what somebody thinks about what I teach my kids. I taught my kids men and women go together.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I taught them. And I also told them if somebody gonna do it, they're gonna do it. You know, if that's your thing, that's your thing. But as far as me and your mom, that's not what we raising over here. But if that's what you happen to be into,
but you are also giving the back door open.
No, I don't do no back doors.
Oh, you just said, well, if that's your thing, that's your thing.
No,
So,
but that's my point.
Okay, but I'm not giving that room. I'm not giving that.
You going to disown? You tell me you're going to disown your child? Hold on. You're going to disown your child if they end up becoming part of that community.
You can't become something if you don't know nothing about it.
What the hell do you mean?
How does a child? Hold on. How does
school?
How
you're
does
only with your parents?
You going
so
off
long.
what's being?
So
you're going. No.
School
As a child, you're going off.
And they're not going to be in your home forever.
You're going off what you see.
And
no, because right now that shit is glorified right now, and a lot of people don't agree with that. A lot of people don't agree with that lifestyle. We have to accept. We have to be accepted because we can't.
If they did take that route, then what?
What you mean? So
Exactly
that means I have to come to school and we have to have a powwow talk about why my kid talk like this toward this kid, which that hurts the kid's feeling because we have to be acceptance. No.
I said, what if your child ends up in the community?
Which they're not.
But
you can't turn out something if you don't have. You can't.
I'm sure several parents have had this thought process.
Give me some.
I'm sure several parents have had this thought process.
Doctor evidence that you are born this way. I have not seen that. As of right now. How you become something, how you get an individual, how do you get an ideal about something is based off visual, based off what you based off visual, based off. I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm telling you what my answer is.
He's going to argue with them.
In my household,
he's going to argue it out of them.
In my household, this is how it goes. So if somebody has an issue because my child or grandchild, my lineage react a certain way that's not PC to them, then that's a problem. And when you are I am in answering the question. You are indoctrinating people, to forcing them to watch that, to force them to have open conversation like that in their families. So if you have a family that completely disagree with that, that's going to be magnified in the school. Simple. Because of that cartoon. Give the people an opportunity, letting them know up front. If you have
the question I asked,
I asked the question.
You understood the question.
I asked the question.
I said
he's going to argue it away. He just told you you're not listening.
The way that you
he's going to debate it away.
Are saying that they gotta go. My house. Then what are you going to do? You're going to put them out?
What you mean? They're not. How can I'm gonna say that? I'm gonna repeat it 4 times for you since you didn't hear. What I said is a child can't adapt to something if they're not exposed to it. How do a kid know that they're supposed to be gay or gay is comfortable if it's not being taught, if it's not being uplifted in the house? Simple. We have no document facts that a child is born to be gay. A lot of stuff is being glorified based off what people see and they think is cool because it's accepted. If I, as a parent, don't accept that, I'm going to teach that in my family. Now, as they grow older and this is the lifestyle that they accept, fine. They can accept that when they're outside of my house. But as long as I'm taking care of them, this is how we rolling. Simple.
Yeah. This is how we do it.
You know that's what he asked you the first time, but you didn't.
I answered it 4 times.
No, you didn't hear that. You didn't say
I
that.
said a kid cannot.
You ain't got to repeat to me. I was listening.
I said
I was listening.
He didn't hear that. A kid cannot become something or have the idea of wanting to be something if they're not exposed to it.
I don't know about that.
I don't agree with that.
How do you know about sex?
I've seen some gay kids when I was like 5 and 6, in school.
Again, how do you have an ideal of something if you're not exposed to it?
I don't know.
How did you want to go to college? Because you was exposed to it, right? You was exposed that there was some benefit factors of going to school, getting a higher education because you be able to live a certain lifestyle. If you wasn't exposed to that, you probably be in the streets. You probably be in and out of prison. You don't know. The fact of the matter is, for people to have an idea for that seed to grow, you have, number one, the seed has to be planted. Number 2, you have to water that, help it grow, sunlight and shit like that. So that means exposure. You fester in that. But if that's not getting no play in the house, how they gonna know that that's what they like? That's what they gonna do.
I think going to college and being gay are 2 different things.
No, it's not. It's not
I can
really.
only speak about doing one.
No, it's not. The analogy is what I know. The analogy, what I'm using is not. The point is, you had exposure to something else to give your mind the opportunity to develop.
You don't need that much exposure to
How the
find
hell-
out you're gay. You
So
could-
how
you
is
could be
that? So-
taking a shit and enjoy wiping your ass a little too much and find out.
Who know? Okay, all right.
Like I say, even though you say the exposure at the house, these kids have to go to school. These kids have friends.
They have to walk
interact with all these
outside.
different people and stuff like
They
that.
go to
They're
stores.
not going to be in the house all the time. As much as you're giving this, like, this is not what I'm teaching in my house, which I respect and I understand.
Yeah, they're gonna
But
find
I'm not
out
teaching that in my house either.
Regardless of what, it's still. I know there are plenty of parents who took the same route you did, and their child turned out to be in the community.
Hey, hold on. And I'm not trying to be, and I'm definitely not trying to be an asshole on this, but no, hell no.
Yes, you are.
Where do you think all these studs came from?
Say what?
Where do you think all these studs came from?
Yeah.
They ain't come from their mom. I highly doubt that.
Where do you think all these studs came from?
Yeah.
And
I'm not trying to be funny or disrespectful or nothing when I say
so
that.
there are scientific facts that some women have more extra hormones, testosterone than women. So they have that is actual facts. So there's studies on that shit. But when we talking about men, where the studies on that? There isn't. There's no proof stating that that's that. So again, for a child to have some type of sensual idea like, oh, I like the same sex, you have to be exposed. You got to have some type of exposure to that outside of a woman.
Now, the chat says there are many documented studies that suggest folks can be born gay. Yeah, and Hershey Goddess says, I knew I liked girls in preschool way before I knew what gay was. No exposure necessary.
I mean, like,
hey.
I forgot my question now.
I mean, and I'm glad we can laugh at this situation,
but it's
the
serious,
world
but it's
you're
not.
talking about, like I said earlier, like, that world is gone.
No, that world ain't gone. There's more people that still think
That
like
world you're talking about is good and gone. That's
all
the
right.
90s.
That's gone. Meanwhile, while you saying that,
like I
they're
keep saying.
actually. Meanwhile, while you saying that, then why do we have government officials really putting in laws, structural laws to debunk what you're saying then? Because there's a lot of people that's not on board what you're talking about.
Politicians get paid for that anyway. But
say it again.
So were there only studies for females and not men? Males?
What I said was, give me some facts that men is born in
I was
gay.
just wondering because it seemed like there were studies on the female.
That's all I just said. That's all I said. We know that.
Attest to this.
Say what?
We have a family member.
Oh yeah,
I got family members too.
And no. But what I'm saying is, we were young,
and I knew this before. Whatever was before
this
sexuality
was.
wasn't. You talked about
I already
anything.
see it in you.
Like,
I saw it in you.
And his dad was.
Yeah.
He had to come from somewhere.
Okay.
So I don't.
And his
agree
daddy
with
was
the-
not in the community.
Yeah. Well, I do believe people like what they like, and it's young.
That's all.
I knew I liked titties when I was like 6
love
or
'em.
7.
Love them.
And I saw Apollonia and Purple
I
Rain.
knew I loved the JJ once I got my
Early?
once I got to it. I knew that was where I needed to be at
Yeah,
for the
but
rest of
I
my
knew
life.
that before I got
Yeah,
it.
but what I was saying was, which is true, it's glorified to be gay. It is, and you are financially.
there's a community
you
for
are
it.
financially rewarded for being in part of that shit. Because beforehand, if you came out, you didn't take. Now it's all good. You even more. It's a part of a trend because that's all you see on all these. We got movies now and into the damn
It's not a trend though. It's a whole community. You got to understand. This is why I don't want to get in any trouble, and I don't mean any disrespect. But they have a whole community
I'm aware of
where
that.
they are accepted for doing whatever it is they do amongst each other. And I'm happy for that because, like I keep telling y'all, if they're happy, they're not going to be inside your homes messing up your home's happy structure. That's all I'm saying on that.
saying
Using
that?
your towels.
Nobody.
I don't
I'm
know if
not
they
even
use-
speaking from that point of view at all. What I said was, I shouldn't have to be forced to have a conversation when I'm not ready to have a conversation. So if a movie is going to have a type of representation like
cartoon.
that,
A rainbow in the upper
especially-
right
A cartoon,
Exactly,
something that's not
especially-
real.
Well, let me ask you a question.
It is real
I
when
have a
you're
question.
when a
It's a
child,
cartoon. It's animated.
real-
It's not
hold on.
real.
It's real when a child is asking questions
How
about
long you
it.
waiting to have this conversation?
No,
Whenever the fuck I
stop.
feel
So
like
hold
it.
on,
I
hold
don't
on.
have no time limit
So,
on when I decide
let
to
me
talk
get this
about
correct.
it.
In the
But a
buzz
movie-
year,
but hold
they
on,
have
let me
all
ask-
different
let me-
type of
hold on, let me-
objects,
Let me
correct?
answer.
It's
Let me
objects,
answer.
but they're objects.
Let me answer. Let me answer this question.
No. 'Cause
He asked me a
it's not-
question.
Not first. No, you went to him
I'm
while we
sorry.
were having a
I'm
conversation.
He asked me a question. All right,
But
cool.
we were having a conversation. Then you went to him.
Well,
All I'm trying to
he
figure out
interrupted
is,
you.
aren't these objects? These are just all random objects on Buzz Year. Like these aren't just people, but these are objects.
Toys.
Objects. Inanimate.
But this is
objects.
how. But this is how.
Cartoons.
Exactly,
It's not
and this
real.
is how. But this is how you open up doors for BS by innocent things, cartoons, music, and stuff like that. Kids should not be exposed to nothing like that, even though
We used
they
to watch
may
Ren and
listen to
Stimpy.
what. Listen, bro, we parents, all of us parents in here, majority of us parents in here.
Bugs Bunny used to have some ratchet
We were
stuff.
exposed to a lot of stuff. at a
I
young
understand that, but what I'm saying
And
here
Walt Disney was
again,
just as racist as they came.
that doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, if you're gonna have a representation like that in a movie, in a children's movie or cartoon, you should have some type of label to let the parent know what's in the movie.
PG, parental guidance.
No. You got to explain that in detail now.
But that's my question. When is the time to start
Whenever
having
the
this conversation?
parent
When are you gonna be a
decide to
parent?
talk about it, the parent should not be forced to talk about something because they was exposed to something that they didn't know that was in
Because
the
the
movie.
kid can't just go to the movie by himself and buy a ticket.
Exactly. So if the
But
parent,
I'm just saying, when is the time that you start having these conversations with your
when the
child?
parent
Because-
decides to have the
but
conversation,
what age are you? What age
whenever
are you
the
talking?
parent decide to have the conversation, you're putting this.
But hold on.
Hold on. I'm gonna answer this question.
Okay,
you're
you're
putting an innocent. It's not innocent, but it's coming off innocent
10?
in a child's cartoon.
They gotta be younger than that.
Okay, so
hold
that's
on.
what I'm saying.
I bet you.
That's why I keep
Wait a
asking
minute.
how old
I
when
bet
is you gonna ask?
listen to what I'm saying.
I am,
I
and
bet
you're not
you
giving me
90.
an age.
I gave you. I don't have
said
to.
when I'm
there
ready.
shouldn't be no age. Whenever
it should be.
Well, no, it shouldn't. Whenever a parent decide to have a conversation,
But then they missed the boat.
set the age.
Then they might
They
have
set the
missed the
age.
boat.
They said
They
the
might
age.
have missed the
Don't
boat.
no movie or a few hundred employees dictate when a parent have a
They might
conversation.
have missed the boat.
No,
That's
they ain't
why I'm
missed no
saying
damn
this
boat.
isn't the
We
same
just
age we
he
grew
spelled
up
it out.
in.
He spelled it out. Doug spelled it out clearly. It was going to be axed. That scene was going to be axed. But when a few hundred
are you
employees,
Why
what?
are you sitting up in the chair yelling?
Because I'm
This is what he
talking,
does.
man. I'm talking. We not listen, man. Let me finish my point. We're not gonna sit here and
I'm
do
just-
all
it
that.
was a question.
So what? I'm positioning myself. What the fuck does it matter? The point I'm saying is this: a few hundred employees had a problem with it being taken out. That few hundred employees override hundreds of thousands of parents who has an issue with that shit. That's the problem. And that's what you skipping here. You are forcing something on people who not cool with that. So if you're going to do that, then you go beyond it and put like you suggested, a rainbow.
I
on
suggest-
it.
I just asked what it would be.
Like
I
you
asked what it
suggested, you put a rainbow up there. Give that parent the option to want to expose their kids to that or not.
But hold on.
How long does the parent
Can I get in here now?
It doesn't matter.
See, and that's where I was about to
How
say.
long do you think
Hold
the
on.
parent
And this is where I'm. The dad in me is like, if your kid asks you a question, you're gonna tell him not now. You're fucking up because that's the opportunity
He's
right
a
there.
He's a grandfather.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
So that's not his place to have that conversation.
But listen to what I'm saying though. Listen to what I'm saying. Regardless of that,
We're talking about
if
You
the
got to in this content.
Hold on.
You have
if
to.
the child
Go ahead.
right then, if the child just comes up, no matter what the scenario, it could be a cartoon,
Mm-hmm.
it could be a sitcom with real people or whatever. But if that question is posed all of a sudden as the parent, and you're saying it's up to the parent, but your child has that question, he has the mind thought already to format that question to you, you're gonna sit here and tell him, man, get the fuck away from me. I ain't telling you shit right now. I'll talk to you about that shit later. But he already has the questions about it now.
And how he got the question? Because how did he got the question?
You should ask him how he got the question. We don't know. I have no idea how he got the
parent
question.
was unaware that the information that was given to them.
Nevertheless, it's there now.
No,
Shit, who
that's
cares
not.
how
But
the
see,
information got there?
this is where you're missing the point. At a few hundred people do not override hundreds of thousands of parents who has a problem with that. That's what you fail to miss. A few hundred people who was involved in a movie protest, and that's the reason why it's in there. That few hundred people override hundreds of thousands of people who has an issue with that. So if you're going to keep that in there, then let the consumer who's going to buy and take their kids, grandchildren to this movie, let them know what's in there, so that gives them the option whether they want to expose their kids to it or not.
Okay.
Simple.
But are you going to answer your child's question though?
When I'm ready. Shit.
All right, let's go.
That's all I wanted to know.
I've been saying that.
Well, I just wanted to say it was a little interesting.
Fuck them kids.
Seeing
my bad.
elderly Snoop outraged over shocking shit, because 30 years ago that was parents previously, but
Bro, and we talk about somebody got off of murder charges. And you're shocked over. My grandson had a question about.
Caught me all the way out.
Caught me off guard. That
really though.
That caught you off guard, big homie.
Really though. Really though.
Yeah, him and the dog.
Really though. Really though.
Yeah.
It's because he got off murder charges and shit like that.
No, he said
right?
he was shocked. That's why it was just the parallel.
He was shocked that his kid had enough common sense to identify what's going on, and it caught him off guard.
His
Where he got
grandson is smart. That's all. That's
okay then. So again.
He has questions.
So what caused that? A damn cartoon that everybody knows that never had nothing LGBTQ likeness attached to it, been attached something to it without the regular normal consumer know. Because I just sat right here and said Toy Story has 3 of them. Buzz Lightyear is in 3 of them, and nothing like that's attached to it.
Let's just go to something else so we can sit back in the chair and relax.
I don't know if he's gonna sit back or not.
I just wanted to.
I want to hear the other week, but hey,
he's going to jump back up again. There's going to be another.
Sure, you're right.
Yeah, you're right. Got into the main topic.
Right.
He might want to stay there.
Yeah. So they should have called the movie Buzz Ass Year. So let's keep it moving.
But he's shocked though. Like that's still the funniest
Snoop
part
is
about
shocked.
that.
He gonna get the dog pound. They gonna like
Dog
stomp
pound.
on Pixar DVDs, just like their music in '93.
The dog pound rocks the party all night long
till
till the early morn.
Speaking of new
didn't rock
music,
with the DPG?
yes, I had dog food and everything. Okay.
Corrupt still got one of the best verses ever.
I wanted to get into new music. West Side Gun dropped the Heels Have Eyes too. Did you listen to it?
I did.
What'd you think?
I thought it was too damn short.
It's all right.
Because I think it plays so fast.
The songs are like a minute and 10 seconds.
That's a slap in the face for
West album.
any. You know when you listen to something, you're like, oh shit, I think I missed something. Let me go back real quick. I think I walked away.
And the whole thing was over.
Bro, I
Like,
said, what
it's
the
over.
fuck is? I immediately, I'm disappointed. So I'm not happy.
And it's just
Lazy.
It's all right.
Yeah, it was lazy.
Lazy as hell.
It's all right. It's not. He had way better projects than this.
I heard
It's just-
Stove God. I got happy for a second, but that was.
Stove got popping right now though.
You know that's been my dude.
Yeah, that's my
Well,
guy.
I'm
He's
just saying,
popping
like
right now. I see him on all the podcasts.
there
and
was
stuff.
nothing. Like I'm disappointed. Yo. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm disappointed.
What you thought?
I listened to it one time. There was like no track that really stood out for me. Even on a bad West Side Gun project, there's usually 1 or 2 tracks.
Even
that stand
the
out.
Benny track was like.
You're just gonna have to get used to Benny not being as hot
Well,
as
no. What you're saying though is like
There's
West
normally a
Side
standout.
always. That's normally a standout.
There was
song.
no.
There was no standout song.
It was like it was like a skit album. It felt like it was just a skit album.
The most standout thing about it were
It was emotional.
The names of the songs, like Brikolai Volkov. He always find a name, a drug name, and a wrestler
Cena.
name.
Yeah.
That's his thing. What is it? Powerhouse Hobbs, I believe he has up there.
Aunt Gina, the song.
But you see what I'm saying? We're talking about song titles, but no content.
Yeah, this one was a.
I
was disappointed.
I'm disappointed, yo. And you know, I'm a West Side fan, but I'm a Stove God fan first.
Yeah, so I listened to it once. I'll listen to it a second time just to see if I missed anything, but I don't see that being in my rotation.
You did, bro. I took a shit and a shower and heard the album
And
twice.
What makes it even worse is there's not even a Catch Me beat.
Nah,
Like
nah.
That's what I'm saying.
There's always at least one beat. Like, oh man, this one's sick. Just off the beat alone, there's not even a catch me beat up there, and that's what was kind of disappointing about it.
Yeah. So, well, very much disappointed. And as I said, Griselda keeps going on the disappointment. I thought Benny would come out with some solid shit, and his last project wasn't that good.
Conway's supposed to be dropping in the next couple of
save everybody.
Next couple of weeks. I mean, but really, what the only thing I'm waiting for is a Griselda album. I thought
you were waiting for a West Side Gun album.
Yeah, I wasn't. That he
Right,
got it.
right.
Now
Yeah.
we're back to the
Right,
Griselda,
right.
because at the end of the day, we all know that Benny and Conway can rap their ass off. You show that every project. But we're trying to see as a group. Y'all have already accomplished the solo aspects. As a group, can y'all next album put y'all in that rarisfied
I don't think it's going to be hot because the solo albums leading up to that were hot.
Okay, boom.
Like the lead up.
The problem is they go away from what got them where they were. Alchemist. Derringer
was on this album?
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Pull up the credits and let me know which one Derringer produced. Because I didn't hear not one Derringer beat sounding up there.
Well, sounding? Did you read the credits?
The only person I saw up there was Conductor, and the Conductor track was all right. And that's not, Conductor.
And that's
that dude.
the sound. That's not, that don't come off
Conductor,
right.
that dude, and that track was just okay. There's no Derringer or Alchemist up there. That is what brought Griselda here. The beats and the rhymes. You work with all these different producers, I understand. That's cool.
You're trying to get them a name, trying to get them high,
cool, but
get them some
what
paper.
is y'all bread and butter, Alchemist, Derringer, and Conductor?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we think Griselda's slipping a little bit. Or at least I do. What's their last project that really moved you?
I like Benny album. I thought that was pretty solid.
What was the name of it?
The one he just dropped. Not the Summertime Butch either. That was the one that had Jasmine up on it. Not Summertime Butch, but the I guess major that he dropped. But Benny should have never said that his album was going to be better than It's Dark and Hell is Hot. That put a lot of, unnecessary unnecessary pressure on you, bro. You don't need that.
I fully agree with that, but that's what they do. They overhype their shit, and for lately it's been kind of disappointing.
I have a question for y'all.
Yes,
is rap or is hip hop the only genre where average is the standard?
No.
I mean, average is about all music, man.
Yeah.
It's not just a quality issue with hip hop. It's a quality issue with the whole
that's just music
industry.
because the main thing is, even when when you think about it, even when we were used to rap or whatever, even the fans have microphones.
Yeah.
And everybody does not make good music.
Yeah.
Like everybody, even though you can know how to might put some rhymes, some words or whatever, it doesn't necessarily equate to good music.
And that's why the 90s will always be.
It's not the 90s. It has to do with the record industry.
No, but what I'm saying
record
is,
industry
that's
as well
why
as
the
quality
90s will
talent.
always be heralded as the golden age because the 90s
the record
gave
labels
you-
ran shit.
The 90s gave you every genre of music in the 90s was
They could
pretty.
control what you heard.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's why they were the gatekeepers. They
Now
were
they're
quality control. You weren't just signing anybody to a record deal.
Now
They
they
had to have talent.
now they
Now
sign anybody
anybody
because they want to dumb
It's not
down
even
their
that.
audience.
It's not even that. It's whoever has money can be
popular. Money
That
makes
is
you
just it's
popular.
just that simple. It's not even
Well,
about
not
talent.
always.
It's the money.
Tyler had a budget.
Tyler.
Tyler.
It's the money. It's
South
just the
African
money.
flopping singer.
Yeah,
Once you
exactly.
have the money, it doesn't really
She
matter.
had a
You
budget.
know what I mean?
She had an industry. She
Yep.
just didn't catch on.
The fact of the matter is, you're not saying something was catchy, which is simplistic ass shit. You know what I'm saying? No, a lot of record companies ain't giving out big budget for
Nah, them
people
days
out
are
here.
over.
They're not doing that.
Them days are over.
The only way,
get your own bread,
you get a budget if you get it through whoever you signed, whatever label you signed through, and whoever's your damn manager. That's the only way you get in the budget. Other than that, record labels isn't giving out budgets anymore. They don't really want conscious rap. They want stupid, simplistic ass rap.
Well, to be fair, man, Westside Gun gave him that, and that shit didn't work.
Look at God. This ain't nothing but God here.
What about
that Clemson game?
Yeah,
there ain't nothing but God there. I cannot wait to talk trash.
Okay, so let's keep it moving because we do want to get into sports, but I did want to discuss the tennis issue that happened with Taylor Townsend. And because that's been the rage, and Naomi Osaka actually
chimed in on it.
And Coco Gauff.
Yes, lots and lots of people were bringing up the incident that happened with Taylor Townsend over the week. So yeah, for those not aware, Taylor Townsend, tennis player, black woman, whooped some ass. Where's that lady from that she beat?
Lavicha, some shit like that. Levita, L-E.
Latvia,
yeah. Latvia. So she said a racial undertone to Miss Townsend, saying that she had no class, she had no education. And when you tell that to a black person, especially a black woman, you basically calling them a nigger.
Yeah. So, yeah, this did happen on Wednesday. So it looks like Townsend straight sets victory against Jelena Ostapenko. That's her name. And this happened on Wednesday at the U.S. Open, and the two were heard exchanging heated words. And this woman is from Latvia. So, you know, that country Dr. Doom runs.
Like Russia or something.
Yeah. So she said that Taylor Townsend had no class and no education, and this was all due to some unwritten rules in tennis that had to do with if the ball hits the net and you're supposed to apologize, and Taylor did not apologize, so I guess she's trying to make a big deal out of that because she's a sore loser.
But she's mad about the ball hitting the net, but not mad about getting beat 6-1.
No, she's not upset about that.
You got beat 6-1.
Yeah.
That
6-1,
one point,
6-2.
That 1 point didn't really mean anything at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Not the first time beating her neither, because she beat her twice this year.
Yeah, so Naomi Osaka was asked to give her opinion today, and she said it's been on the TV every 15 minutes. Naomi said, I mean, it's difficult to say. I think obviously it's one of the worst things you could say to a black tennis player in a majority white sport. And granted, I know Taylor, and I know how hard she's worked, and I know how smart she is. So she's the furthest thing from uneducated or anything like that. But if you're like genuinely asking me about the history of Ostapenko, I don't think that's the craziest thing she said. I'm going to be honest. So she said, I think it's ill timing and the worst person you could have ever said it to, and I don't know if she knows the history of it in America, which I'm pretty sure this white lady Ostapenko does know the history of it. So yeah, that's what caused the back and forth, and that's what caused the fallout. And of course you have social media kind of backing Taylor Townsend, because I think this woman is out of line to be such a sore loser, expecting people to apologize on some unwritten rules. Just like how in the NBA, I guess it's an unwritten rule in the last couple minutes, if you're up winning, to keep running the score up. So maybe she should have apologized. But honestly, I don't know what to think other than it was some racist shit this lady said to her. And it just came out of getting that ass beat. Has the woman apologized yet?
Yeah, she came out with a statement today apologizing, saying she's not racist and that she regret using the words that she was saying because she know that Miss Townsend is a smart woman. So
yeah,
it was kind of lame and lax because it took you 2 or 3 days to apologize. So after you getting so much backlash behind the shit, now you want to apologize. No, you should have did it within 24 hours.
Yeah, I mean, I fully agree with that. Yeah, so I think it's outrage for this woman to do that. And then she said, don't let me catch you out of, or let's see what happens when you're outside of America. I'll be like,
nah, she said, let me catch you outside the U.S., which they were playing at the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
So she's saying, let me catch you at another tournament. That's what she was saying.
Like, ain't nobody going to your country, bitch. Ain't nobody.
What? Boy, they play tennis everywhere, bro.
Latvia.
Not there where
Look,
she
if
at.
they got money there. The tennis
Latvia
association
have
is
money? I don't know
growing.
shit
The
about
major,
Latvia.
the only one they gonna play the majors outside the United States
It's
is
Australia?
Wilmington, Australia, and
said
French.
Wilmington.
I said,
I hate y'all, yo. I fucking hate y'all.
word
And
up.
I know that whatchamacallit
I said
tennis. I know
I said
the Saudis
Wimbledon.
get tennis
I said
because the Saudis got money. So I know the Saudis
said
are getting
Wimbledon,
tennis
nigga.
matches. I know the Saudis are getting
You know what the
tennis
fuck I'm
matches.
talking about.
Wimbledon.
Yeah, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I said
He was
didn't
about
hear-
to try and
you
correct
didn't
me
hear
and
the
fuck it
beat.
up again.
Nigga, shut the hell up. Big ass head. Wimbledon. You didn't hear the B, nigga. Cause you
Wait, where were they playing at?
You heard it.
Nah, let the
You heard
people
it.
at home hear it.
You heard it. They heard it too.
So she was basically saying, "Let me catch you at another tournament. That's not the U.S. Open."
I said
Wimbledon.
I said Wimbledon. What the?
Wimbledon.
Yeah.
Don't let me catch your ass slipping. That's all.
I'll admit I slipped.
Because you be slipping quite a few times. I'll let you
'Cause
live.
I'm reading
but
it
I got
live.
you though. I got you though.
Yeah, he said Wilmington. That was fun. That was hilarious. Okay. So, yeah, let's get into sports because, college football, week 1 was popping this week. I was watching it.
What's your biggest takeaway from the first full week of college football?
Well,
I'll
is
start
it-
with you. What's your biggest takeaway of the first week?
First take that this is going to be you don't know who's going to win it.
Okay.
It's a disappointing so far, because
I don't-
all the people that were supposed to shine didn't shine today.
I mean, I can't say that because you're playing top 10 matchups first game. You know what I'm
Second of
saying?
all, can we quit putting Arch in the NFL? He's going to have to stay. And then if you think about it,
I'm not going to start on one
Hold
game,
on.
but go ahead though.
But no, none of his uncle or his dad went to the NFL. They all stayed all 4 years of college.
Yeah, but he's already 2
He's
years
going
in.
back.
Yeah,
He's going back. He's coming back to school.
We're going off
He's
of
coming
one
back
game.
to school.
We're going off one game.
I'm not going off of one
He
game.
still
I'm
got
just
the rest
saying
of the season. So if they
he's
went
coming back to school.
So if they hold on. So today, and if anybody play football, defense always going to be ahead of offense. Okay, so today's action between Ohio State and Texas showed that because both quarterbacks was a first time starter fully, and both offensive coordinator Sarkisian different because he was a little aggressive with Manning. Manning didn't make the necessary throws. He had receivers wide open, either overthrowing them or underthrowing them, throwing it behind them. And they had plenty of opportunities to win the game, even when they was down 14-0 late in the fourth quarter. They had chances to win, but he didn't make the throws. I think the pressure got to him. He was overwhelmed because it's prime time. It's a number 1 versus number 3. You had over 30 NFL scouts in attendance of that game and everything, and the hoopla behind it. Now that you got this one loss, let's see what he look like the rest of the season.
Yeah, so Texas did defeat
Oklahoma.
Ohio State defeated Texas 14-7 today. Arch Manning did
Get it
not
right. Come on, man.
have a good, what?
Get it right.
I am getting it right. You keep
ahead.
cutting me off. I never cut you off when you was making when you was mistaking UK for goddamn North Carolina.
It's all good. You get Archie, you get an 80-something-year-old mixed up with a damn 20-something-year-old. But let's keep it moving.
But they have the same name.
What I took was these two defenses are amazing. They were playing great defenses. Like Arch was playing a great defense, and the quarterback for Ohio State was playing a great defense. Arch, like I believe he going to do at least two more years. He doesn't have to run to the NFL. There's no need to. Your family has money.
Well, all four. Yeah, he's doing.
What was his numbers?
He's going to school.
What was his numbers?
His numbers were not good. I'm pulling them up now, but yeah, I do want to mention Ohio State's defense was actually very phenomenal today.
Ohio State was like, but
I mean, Texas was. I mean, Texas was too. I mean, you got to give Ohio State credit because they stopped Texas 4 times, 4th and goal or 4th and 1 inside of 20. So they had a goal line stance. So the defense stepped up. They did what they supposed to do. And then on top of that, you playing in a horseshoe. That is not the easiest place to play. That's 100,000 people screaming at one time. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, let's see what the rest of the season got. I mean, one thing for sure, the playoffs has been extended. It's now a 12-team format. So we saw last year, if you had 2 losses, you still have opportunity to get in. This year, you get extra points for having strength of schedule. So if you play a tough game and you lost, you got plenty of time to rebound. So let's see what the rest of the season got.
Well, unfortunately, Texas plays in the SEC. So.
Yeah, they do. So they got
a couple of losses.
No, they play in the Big Ten.
So
Texas
I'm sorry. You're right. You're right, sir. You're right.
So Manning completed 17 of 30 passes for 170 yards. He did have 1 touchdown and 1 interception. So
50%.
Yeah, it was a little over 50%. So
56. But I mean, you're playing against one of the best teams in the country. I mean,
it was a lot of
38 rushing yards.
It's your first real big game. Right.
It was a lot of throws that he just simply missed. That if he had an opportunity to get them back, it would have been a difference maker in the game.
I saw that one where he threw it behind his receiver.
The wide receiver, he could have took off for 20 yards, damn near a shot to the end zone, and it might have been they would have went up.
Yeah.
But he underthrew him. He did 2 passes like that. So I mean, like I said.
So is Manning the real deal, or is he overhyped?
No, he ain't overhyped.
He's the real deal.
You still got to see. I mean, he got the tools. You just still got to see because again in the game. He made NFL throws like down to the seam in between the safety and in between the corner and the safety. He made a tight sparrow catch where only his receiver can catch, which was a beautiful throw, 30 yards down the field. So he got the tools. I mean, it was just a big game. Let's see what the rest of the season got. I believe he'll rebound. I believe listen. You don't come from that Manning blood and you flopping. You know what I'm saying? You're not. I think this was a one-off. Let's see what the rest of the season got.
Now, Archie Manning, his grandfather, said before the season that he didn't think Arch was going to make the 2026 NFL draft. And
because they're gonna tell him to stay.
Yeah,
he's gonna be in college 4 years.
He got NIL money, and they're gonna do everything what everybody was talking about Deion was doing.
Like you say, why am I going to rush to the NFL? But I'm getting ready to get this NIL money popping.
Yeah,
I'm getting ready to have.
He gonna make more money in college than he will his rookie season.
I might have $50 million by the time I even think about going to the NFL.
$50 million.
I don't know about 50, but he'll have at least $50 million. He'll have an upwards over $5 million. That's for sure.
Interesting. Yeah, and LSU came back and beat Clemson.
Yes.
Why are you happy about that?
Because I hate Clemson.
Because Clemson is in South Carolina. You know, South Carolina and Clemson play each other.
I know
last
they're
game,
rivals,
so.
but
What do you mean? If you know that's all that matters.
They don't care. They want Clemson to lose, regardless. Don't matter.
I just thought you were pro South Carolina.
All right. Then we had.
While we're talking,
then we had an upset of the day. We got Florida State upset number 8, Alabama, 31-17.
Good Lord!
In Florida
Alabama
State
was supposed to be solid,
right?
Weren't they? And they just got upset pretty bad.
Tennessee beat Syracuse 38-26. Colorado, they lost to Georgia Tech Friday night. And I watched that game, and they should have never lost that game. They had 3 turnovers that they should have got a touchdown. And then on top of that, in the fourth quarter, you had the ball, over a minute left in the game. In college football time, a minute is plenty of time to get down the field. Had a long pass, got over the 50-yard line, didn't call a timeout, and by them not calling timeout, wasted over 20 seconds. And with that happen is that cut down your plays to where they had a Hail Mary attempt to where it was failed. and they took an L. But there was
What's
some question.
unacceptable is Deion took 2 timeouts.
Yeah, you
home
left
with him.
You got 2 timeouts in your
took
pocket.
2 timeouts home with you. Made no sense at all.
So that was bad clock management
on Deion's
behalf. NC State beat ECU 24-17. They beat their rivals. Duke beat Elon. And we got the Bill. We got one of the greatest coaches of all time. Era star at Carolina Monday night. Bill Belichick. He's the second coach to win NFL title and come to coach in college. So the Bill Belichick era starts Monday when they play TCU.
Well, tomorrow, 3:30, Tech, South Carolina. Go Gamecocks. And we are trotting out, hopefully, this year's Heisman Trophy winner. We're going to see how this goes.
What's that?
Lenore Sellers, bro.
Lenore Sellers.
Don't be disrespectful. Hopefully, we're trotting out.
I don't follow SC.
Okay. Hopefully, we're trotting out the Heisman Trophy winner because he's like that. He's like that.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow, 3:30.
Oh Lord! And other news.
Oh, yeah.
Where we at? Where we still at?
Well, you got more college football to discuss?
Yeah, we got more. Let me see. We run down some quick score.
Ain't no more important games. Let's go ahead and get to the NFL.
Yeah.
Really, dog? That's how we doing it. That's how we do it.
Is there something we missed? Is there a major game?
Go ahead, keep moving. y'all already done close the chapter.
About Wake Tech Community College.
Yeah, I just might.
Wake Tech beat Durham Tech today.
Now we get ready to get to the hot topic of the week.
Yes.
And before we start, because I'm gonna give you the floor, because you can say whatever you want. There will be no more Cowboy talk after today.
Yeah.
So get it all in. He said that he wanted to call the bet off.
Yeah, I got
when he was talking about they going to beat the Eagles 27-20.
Yeah, exactly.
Going to have all these sacks.
Right. He couldn't wait to say that. So let's speak on this.
You right.
Yes.
Let's speak on
You're
this.
not a happy
Let's
Parsons.
speak on it. Let's speak on it. This bullshitting ass, fucking pussy ass Jerry Jones. He did some of the most egregious thing that an owner could possibly do, and that is trade away your stud defensive player in his prime. Then you traded him away for pennies on a dollar because your ego was fucking bruised. Like, let that sit in. You had plenty of time to sign Micah Parsons before Gary got his deal, before Watts got his deal, and like every other contract that you had since the last 4 years, you fucking waited the last minute and you wasting talent. And we ain't gonna talk about some of the misses on the picks that y'all have and over the draft over the last 5 years. Michael Parsons was a hit. You trade him away to a divisional rival that knocked us out of the playoffs.
No, he's conference.
Divisional conference, excuse me. But they are a rival because we have played them outside of last year, the previous 2 playoffs, and they knocked us out. So let me get back to don't do that. Anyway. Like I said, 26 years old, you traded away for 2 first-round draft picks. People say, well, son, you got 2 first-round draft picks and a player. Those draft picks going to be later in the rounds. They're not going to be top 10 because Green Bay, barring no major injury, they're going to be playoff contention. Is it a playoff contention? That means their draft pick is going to be low. So they basically second-round draft pick when you could have got somebody else involved and got some more. But, fuck that shit. Damn bitch ass Jerry Jones.
Ho.
Yes.
Ho. McLaurin son? Because he was talking about Jerry's
I know what I saw. Yeah, you're right. I did. Yep, sure did.
He was big.
Yep, yeah, sure was.
All of our necessary players were signed. Apparently,
exactly.
He was big.
But his ego was bruised because he tried to play him.
Go Giants.
Yeah,
the Cowboys are going to be in last place this season.
It's all for good.
Yeah, it's going to be very bad.
It's all good. It's all good. Listen, man, once you traded him away, I'm like, I'm on it. Last year I done said I was already on the edge.
But
I'm really on the edge.
This is what I don't understand because see, the defense was already trash. Like we were already trash.
We don't know what the defense like. We know what it like now. Minus Micah gone. But go ahead, continue.
Y'all were already getting beat down last year with that
was
defense.
the best thing
And
about
he was on the team. You kept saying Dak coming back. Remember Dak?
CD Lamb.
See the trip.
And that's with my best pass rusher. My best pass rusher was in tow. He's gone. So on defense, I can't even tell you who the big dog is on defense.
But your best pass rusher can't stop Saquon. You needed a run stopper.
Let's get something straight. He causes disruption. Whether he stops the ball or not, he causes disruption to where your offense has to pay attention to him. He's no longer on the team no more. So now you can schematic the team as is. It is no threat on defense. I can't even, as a Cowboy fan, I can't even tell you who's a fucking threat on defense.
And
I can't.
You want to know what's so beautiful about this trade? You want to know the beauty of this?
What's that?
Week 4, guess who plays?
Green Bay. We got Green Bay.
Who?
Dallas.
Oh no!
The beauty of this. Oh, this beautiful.
Yeah, week 4
this
is gonna
beautiful.
Be some interesting
Oh yeah,
shit.
this gonna be really good. And they play in Dallas.
Yeah.
They probably gonna have Micah jerseys on.
They probably would. Hey, they should. They should. To rub it in bitch ass Jerry Jones' face. His old ass. Like he talking about, oh, this was good for the team. Man, shut the fuck up, man.
So are you're not a fan? You said you were going to the AFC North?
Yeah, he's switching up and trying to be a Ravens fan.
Did I say that? Did I say that?
Yeah,
did I say that on the show? Did I say this on the show?
No, but
okay.
I'm just bringing up what you had mentioned. Like,
if I didn't say it on this camera here,
I ain't got to hear about the Cowboys. That's
shit.
amazing. So now we can do all the fuck the Cowboys we want to get. Remember,
fuck the Cowboys. Shit, fuck the Cowboys. Fuck the Cowboys.
And next week. Next
the
Thursday, they're
them.
in Philadelphia.
Yep.
Oh, we're going to beat the brakes off them.
Hey, what the fuck can I say?
Can't wait.
What the fuck can I say? Jerry Jones punting.
Now, there was a major difference in the negotiation process between Micah Parsons and the other Cowboys that they needed, like CD Lamb and Dak Prescott. Apparently, I thought Jerry Jones thought there was a handshake agreement going on between him and Micah Parsons. I guess Jerry was trying to go around the middleman and trying to get to the main source directly, not try to negotiate with the agents and all that. He wanted to negotiate with Micah personally, and I didn't think that was correct. You supposed to involve the agent and all that shit. So.
You know you're supposed to involve the damn agent. Jerry just tried that old white man stuff. Like he thought he outsmart, and Mike was like, you know what? I ain't going to play for y'all. And when he said I wanted to be traded, nobody took him serious.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody took him serious at all. They always say that before. Nah, he was dead ass serious. And I believe this is going to provide a ripple effect for future talent when it comes to the Cowboys.
Yeah, and let's not forget, Parsons signed a 4-year, $188 million extension with the Green Bay Packers.
How much guaranteed?
120 million.
Yep. And this is the largest deal for a non-quarterback in NFL history. God, so he beat out Myles Garrett. Yeah, so it just seems like the Cowboys are a shell of their former self, even with Dak and CD. I can safely say, yeah, y'all are going to be at the bottom of the NFC East. Every team in the NFC East literally
is better than y'all.
Got better or kept everybody, except for the Cowboys. They're the only team that slipped in the NFC East. They're going to be the New York Giants of last year, this year. I'm giving the Giants props.
The New York Giants for the last 6 years. Don't say last year, 6 years.
Well, we got to see because this is going to be some very.
I love when Hit Dog talk. We won the Super Bowl this decade.
It don't matter. You still got whooped
last 20 years.
6 years.
We've won a Super Bowl since my children have been alive.
You know,
have you beaten the Cowboys since then?
We won a Super Bowl since my children have been alive.
Have you beaten the Cowboys since? Why are we even talking?
You know they said
that's beautiful.
You said they said the Cowboys have never watched their team win a Super Bowl on a flat screen.
Do you know there's scientific evidence on why people should not still be there?
And then you know that the damn.
There's still scientific evidence out there
time, the last time
30
that,
years,
the last time
that
the
these niggas ain't won shit, but they still think they gonna go all
the
there.
last time the Giants beating the Cowboys,
We won a Super Bowl recently.
Was probably the last
We
time
won
y'all
two
won a Super
since the
Bowl.
last time y'all won
Probably
anything.
last Super Bowl. But that's the only two y'all won in y'all history. What are we talking about?
I know y'all are going to have a tough year. I don't feel sorry for Cowboys fans at all.
It's
Y'all
all
deserve
good. It is what it
y'all
is.
deserve this more than
It
any
is
other
what it
franchise.
is. Don't worry
that's
about
out
it. It
there.
is
Y'all
what it is.
deserve this.
It is what it
The
is.
obnoxiousness of Knicks fans with nothing.
Look, he hurt people over here trying to hurt people. You hear this shit?
And
Look, listen to Young Thug over here.
Replace it with obnoxious Giants fans, obnoxious Philly
Listen to Young
fans,
Thug over here.
and Commander
Trying to cause
fans.
disarray
Really?
in the conference.
Man, get the-
in the division.
We're obnoxious because we're about to drop a banner on y'all head Thursday.
Yeah,
That's
all
why
right.
we're kind
All
of
right, well,
obnoxious.
hey.
But it's cool though. This is a
You're
long
right.
season. Anything can happen. Y'all
Yeah.
might be good.
Right.
Y'all might be.
We might. I don't know.
might.
You know, Cleveland,
I don't know.
like y'all said, Cleveland might make it to the playoffs.
I don't
this year.
know.
I got the Panthers fighting for a playoff spot this year.
I don't know about that.
Bro. Whatever, man. You talking about
in the NFC
We know the
South,
Giants ain't gonna be in the playoffs.
NFC South. When you think
We
about
know the Giants ain't
Saints,
gonna be in the playoffs.
Falcons and Buccaneers,
We got a better chance of making the playoffs than the Cowboys. That's all that matters.
We know y'all not gonna be in the playoffs.
We got a
so
better
it's
chance
okay.
of making the
It's
playoffs
all
than y'all
Hey,
do.
It's okay, man.
Go ahead, keep crying, hurt dog.
It's all right.
Got a little gimp dog over here barking, trying to get
We got
somebody else.
over here that's praying.
We good.
He praying for anything.
We good. We ain't praying for nothing.
I would too.
We just praying for a healthy season. That's all we want. We just want a healthy season.
So quick, he was so excited.
This nigga crying because of a trade. He want us to do bad. Nah, we
Dak's
good.
Still coming out there. They
We
say
good.
Dak
We got
owns
Dart.
the Eagles.
We got a rookie quarterback back there to help
ain't
out with the
playing.
veterans and shit. No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
We're good. We're looking
Got
good.
about a month.
We're looking good.
Hey, man.
And then if Russ don't work out, hey, put crab legs in there. Put crab legs in there.
Yeah, Jameis.
Hey, he gonna throw that. He gonna sling that tater.
Who catch it is the question. But he gonna
Hey, baby steps, pimpin'. Baby steps. Baby steps.
Yes. Well,
The most important thing is the line. That's still the most important thing.
Well, on my side, we're celebrating because the Commanders have re-signed Terry McLaurin to a $96 million three-year
that average
contract.
that I was telling you.
What's that?
The average that I was telling you that was a good average. They signed it today.
So y'all bring your whole team in.
We got our team
whole
back.
team ready.
Our whole team is
it's all
ready to go
good.
into
Hey.
the season and do what we do. We
It's
got
all
another
good.
championship game to get to and the Super Bowl to get at that we were only one win away from.
Sorry, y'all won't be making that.
Yeah, but McLaurin is back. I'm excited. Jaden Daniels is excited.
So y'all loaded up too, huh?
Yeah. We're locked and loaded.
Shit. They just loaded up in NFC East, huh? We just loaded up. We got an ill defense over on my side. Like,
Yeah, y'all niggas is funny.
Man, shout out to Micah, but they could have paid him that money.
They
if they would have gave him that money. Or what don't make sense to me? Why didn't you trade him before the draft? Because if you trade him before the draft,
that's you got more. You got more.
But you wait until a week before the season to trade him, and
Because Jerry had a hurt ego that Michael was not going to accept that bullshit ass under the table handshake talk.
So Jerry's like, "I'll show you your black ass."
He ain't show nobody because he got the richest contract. He got the contract he wanted.
He did.
So you ain't showed him nothing, and he went on a team that's roster wise better than what he was on. Because the as of right now,
and they got a quarterback.
as of right now, Green Bay has the youngest team.
Look, and then like Detroit draw probably hit the damn floor because they were like, we gonna run through the NFC North again. Then Micah showed up on Green Bay, and I was like, don't know about that no more. I think
Got Detroit and Minnesota. You can't forget about Minnesota.
Yeah.
I kind of can because that's not the same Minnesota they had.
All they had was that they just switched out quarterbacks. That's it.
That's it.
Right.
They just switched quarterbacks.
He was going to win. He was going to win.
JJ McCarthy is a rookie.
He was going to win the damn starting position last year until he got hurt.
So I don't believe that JJ McCarthy's
Yeah, he was going to beat out what he hurt his knee.
Didn't Minnesota go 14-2 last year? Mm-hmm. So you think they're going to go 14-2 again this year?
I don't think they win 14 games, but
I don't even think Minnesota
I think they
makes
win.
the
I think they
playoffs.
win over 10 though. They'll win over 10 games.
The NFC North going to be tough. I do know
Right.
that.
That's the toughest division. They're going to be beating up on each other. The weakest division is the NFC South.
Hold on, I think the NFC East is. I
is
think we're the toughest division.
Nah, because
y'all suck. That's why.
That's
why we're not.
Leave it up to them.
No, the Giants suck
all
too.
up.
The Giants suck ass.
Keep reaching up. Keep reaching up for somebody to pull down with y'all. Keep reaching up.
It's nothing to reach
to pull
up.
somebody
Y'all
down
reaching
with
up.
y'all, Crab.
Y'all reaching up.
Keep reaching.
Y'all is reaching up.
That barrel.
Y'all reaching
That's a
up.
deep barrel you
Y'all
in.
reaching up.
I'll
That's
agree
a
with
deep
you. The
barrel
AFC
you in.
Y'all
you
reaching
said the
up.
AFC South is the weakest.
Huh?
The
The
AFC
NFC South.
I'll say the AFC.
NFC South. And then if you want to go in the
I'm gonna
AFC,
go the AFC South.
we got two divisions. You got the AFC and NFC.
Yeah, I'm going with the
And
AFC.
both you got two divisions that's weak. AFC South and NFC South.
That's why I think the Panthers have a chance.
How?
They have a chance. You just
Yeah,
said the division weak.
Tampa Bay is the favorite though. Yeah.
I still think the
Tampa
Panthers
Bay.
have a
I got
chance.
Tampa. I got Tampa in the AFC South as a favorite.
NFC South. I got.
NFC South. Excuse me. AFC South.
I'll
have.
give you that.
I have Houston. They over the Colts.
Not Jacksonville.
No, because you don't know what
Hunter.
what the quarterback gonna do down there.
Trevor.
Trevor Lawrence coming off a terrible year last year. They fired the damn coach, Peterson. Since he helped y'all win that Super Bowl, this nigga got fired.
He got us a
two
Super Bowl
times.
too. Get the fuck out of
He
here.
helped
Boy,
y'all
Philly
win a
get
Super.
collected. Them
He got to help the
motherfuckers
Super Bowl. He got
back.
fired for 2 squads, 2 teams. He been trash since then. So again, I'll expect the Cowboys. I don't know what to expect. So hey, I don't know.
The Cowboys?
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, one thing I did want to discuss, Shador and Dylan Gabriel did make the roster. So
your boy got traded.
Kenny Pickett got
traded to the Raiders.
Flacco is the starter. He's the
man
starter. Dylan Gabriel is number 2, and Shador Sanders is number 3.
Watch Shador takes number 1.
Boy, you still on this?
Yeah, I'm still
It's
on
very
it.
possible.
It's possible because if you really want to keep it real, with the limited reps that he's gotten, he's better than Gabriel.
Bro, we're going to stop this.
We're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. We're not going to stop.
And Deshaun Watson was placed on the reserve physically unable to perform list, so he will miss the first 4 games of the season as he continues to rehab his Achilles injury that is expected to sideline him most of the season. So that's Cleveland's lineup right now. I personally think, maybe
Shador is going to win. You keep playing, bro. Watch that man he gonna be QB1.
And I don't like his chances if he does.
What?
What you mean?
Be QB1 for the Cleveland Browns. I don't like his chances.
Why you don't like his chances?
Yeah, what's wrong with his chances?
What was the question I asked you in the chat the other day? Give me a famous Cleveland Brown quarterback.
Bernie Kosar.
You got Johnny Manziel, Baker Mayfield.
And neither one of Johnny out the league. Johnny been out
Baker
the league.
Mayfield was the last quarterback.
Been there and
he was the last one that got him to the playoffs.
And he's been to Carolina since, right?
Carolina, he been in Tampa Bay like about 2 or 3 years now.
But he ain't been in Cleveland in a while. Cleveland is
he ain't been there. It's been about 3 years.
If I had to make a bet, Cleveland is not good for quarterbacks. It's not.
No, they've never been
It's
good.
not. And Shador might get the QB1 in Cleveland. That's not a good thing because they're still the Browns.
Okay, I'm not questioning that. You're right. It's still the Browns.
I don't want to rush Shador out there to go get killed because they are in the AFC North. That's a brutal division.
Exactly, it is. You got well, like I said, you got Cincinnati, you got
Pittsburgh, and you got
Baltimore.
It's pretty bad.
But he's number 3 as of right now, QB3, which he has the opportunity to get QB1 because barring that, let's say the season doesn't do well, one of them two going to be number 1.
Oh, it's going to go how it is. It'll go Flacco. Flacco probably get 3-4 games if he don't get hurt before then.
Or if they don't have a winning record.
Then they'll go Gabriel. Gabriel will probably get a couple of games
until he shows that he can't do it. And
and then Shador will get a chance, and it'll probably be the end of the season. Some teams will be playing for a playoff contention. Other teams will be playing for Cancun. But we'll see.
Cool. Well, I wanted to move on and discuss Shiloh Sanders because, of course, Shiloh was cut last week by the Bucks, and he's still kind of debating on whether he wants to continue playing football. So he took to Instagram to tell everybody his next move.
I've been talking to my agent, and we're waiting on the next opportunity. If that's the NFL, cool. But God's blessed me with a lot of talents to do other things other than play football, you know. And I feel like in every athlete's life, it becomes a point to where the game ends for you. And I'm not saying that's what it is now. I'm just saying mentally I'm good because I know that I got a lot of talents and I've been blessed. And basically every athlete comes to this point to where you find yourself without the game of football, and then you thinking about what can you do next, what now. And you know, I'm thankful for my family, my friends, and just my support system. I've been cool, I've been good. The NFL is just, I mean, they call it not for long league. Nothing's ever certain. Even if you make the team, it's not certain. So you always want to not really have a backup plan, but you always want to have other interests that you're interested in. You know, I've always done that my whole life, playing football. With music, acting, modeling, I'm well versed, and my parents made sure of that.
So that was Shiloh, maybe discussing starting an OnlyFans page.
Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that, man.
I
Like
was
that.
just saying, he sounded like an OnlyFans chick.
He sounded.
I got so many
actor,
He
rapper.
He sounded like somebody that has his head on his shoulders.
Nah, I mean, I ain't mad at him. Football might not be in his future, and that's okay. You got a Hall of Fame father and a brother that hopefully is going to exceed expectations.
You've been afforded the opportunity, being a part of the Sanders family, to do anything, even if it isn't football. You had a great run at football. A lot of guys don't get to go past high school playing football,
let alone college.
You went to South Carolina for a year and left us.
Damn.
To go to Jackson State.
Of all places.
And then go to Colorado.
No hate. Then you went to Colorado, but hey, you had a great, football run. If he doesn't get to play another down, he'll be fine. Mm-hmm. He'll be fine.
Well, he still is on the hook for that punch because he is being fined by the NFL $4,669 from the preseason punch that happened last week when he who were they playing?
Buffalo.
Buffalo, yeah.
He hit that tight end.
White dude.
That tight end that was mugging his ass.
Yeah, so who knows what's going to happen with Shiloh. Yeah, just whatever he does, he has connections already to anything entertainment industry-wise.
He's super connected.
He's straight, man.
And on top of that, boom, as we always say, if you're an athlete, you can always go back to coach of Colorado, coach of Jackson State,
coach of high school.
Coach high school. You got all these options you could go do.
Yeah, so the world is Shiloh's oyster. So let's hope
Dad got a job for you at Colorado right now.
Yeah.
He won it, I'm sure.
Yeah, he got a job waiting.
Yeah, so it'll all work out for Shiloh. He may not do what he wants to do, but he'll do something.
What he wants.
Well, he wants.
It might have been football, but it'll be something that he wants to do. I'm more than sure about that.
Yeah.
And he's still, I'm sure, probably going to be around football.
Oh, he'll stay around football.
Your dad coaches Colorado. You'll
football
be there.
is the family business, so he's going to be around it one way or another.
See your brother.
Yeah, you're going to see his brother, go visit his pops, and then watch one of his brother's video camera or the whole shit.
Look, somebody got a video camera. Somebody got to hold the camera.
Hey,
Boardman get paid too.
I mean, they get paid holding them cameras now.
Look, somebody got to hold the camera sometimes. It is what it is.
Yeah, cool. So now I wanted to move quickly to the NBA because it was announced that Doris Burke was demoted from the NBA Finals coming up this season, and she will be replaced with Tim Legler. So how do y'all feel about that move?
I mean, they did it. You know why they did it?
Why'd they do it?
Because of her age, how she looked, and how she looked.
They wanted a hot 59-year-old.
I mean,
Got Tim Legler up in
again.
there.
How did Doris got that job? Do y'all remember how she really got that job?
I hope it's not how Joy Taylor got hers.
No, it wasn't that, but close, something similar. You know, the fanboy of your boy Drake. Talk about Doris. Even had her up in the damn songs and stuff. We saw him on the sideline of the Toronto game when they won a chip and stuff. It was his push for Doris when he was putting in the music and stuff like that. That's how she got on. And then now that she done fizzle out, and then, you know, sorry to say, when white women look old and she don't get that Botox or she don't get no type of cosmetic surgery, she look like her age, so it's not pleasant on the eyes.
I mean, but, you know, you are kind of trading her in for at least a little bit more valuable opinion because Legler, right?
Yeah, Tim Legler.
He's clocked plenty of minutes. He's going to know what he's talking about, and
she don't know basketball.
I'm not saying she doesn't, but you know, you're talking about somebody who actually played the game.
She played the game too.
Not in the NBA. She did.
Of course, she didn't play in the NBA,
Okay,
but
then,
she has knowledge of the sport.
And
so
that's
it's
true,
not.
but he doesn't have a better knowledge of the sport.
No. It's not. We ain't stupid. It's not. She not being replaced because he has a better knowledge of the game because he played the game. It wasn't that. It's because of the fact of her age and how she looked. She's not pleasant on the eyes, on the lead, and the makeup can't cover that shit.
Yeah, well,
Simple.
She was only there for 2 years. She was first elevated into the role in 2023.
Right after I told you Drake. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so she became the first woman to serve as the game analyst during a championship series in 4 major sports in North America. So she broke that wall. So according to ESPN's release, they will still regularly work with Doris Burke, but she will be, in smaller roles on NBA games.
They phasing her ass out.
Yeah, they are.
I got a question.
Yeah.
While we're talking basketball, who got 2K? Is it dope?
2K don't come out till.
Well, I thought it was
next
out
week.
already.
Well, I mean, you get the early release.
They let you to play the early release.
Hold on.
2K is dope.
Okay, look, I know. Hold
Of
on.
course he plays that.
All I get is notifications because I joined the 2K discuss board, and every day since it came out with the early release, I just get bug notifications. Tattoos aren't available in city yet. All this crazy
That's
shit.
all it is. You know, they got to do not a lot of patches, but they do have to fix some of the.
That's why I wouldn't want to
little
play the
glitches.
early release. You just getting a buggy ass game that they trying to fix.
They fixing that.
And you paying them to play it. You
Right.
paying them extra to play it.
I mean, you're gonna pay them regardless.
No,
though.
no. You paying extra for the early release.
You paying for stuff that you're not gonna be able to have
Yeah, I
access
can fawn
to.
on you.
So you paying the extra money to get a buggy version of the game that people are going to get a better version of if they wait when it comes out. So, I mean, hey, I ain't mad because I thought about it.
I just want NBA Live to come back. Like, can you give 2K some type
2K
of?
has always been the better.
Like,
Even the
they
first
need
one
competition though.
with Allen Iverson on it.
They need competition.
2K always been better.
Even if EA gets, even if they get college basketball,
It's in the works.
If they get college basketball, just to give 2K some type of competition.
No, Madden needs competition because they've had the NFL license exclusively for what, a decade?
But they have. Hold on.
I haven't even played Madden since 2008.
Madden look good though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I've heard Madden has stepped their game.
Madden look good.
Okay, well, I mean, I'll try it out. I know it's available on the PC. But yeah, I'm waiting next week to get 2K, and I'm getting it at a discount rate because I'm a PC gamer.
Oh, before we slide off, we got one. It's like the legal. Some tidbits from the NFL. Legal NFL betting estimate reaches a high of $30 billion in 2025.
That's a lot of billions.
A lot of money. So the NFL ain't hurting for shit. As far as the WNBA, The Aces.
What about them?
They done won 12 games in a row. Your girl Asia now, she's leading vote getter for most valuable player of the league now.
I believe it.
Between her and Nafisa Collier. Well, but Nafisa been hurt with knee injuries.
Didn't
but
Asia win it last year?
Yeah, I mean, it's the usual suspects.
Yeah, like,
nah, did she win it last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Asia won it last year.
Well, this year was different. Like I said, they were losing. They wasn't first quarter of the season. They was not winning games. Matter of fact, they was at the bottom half of the game. And they done turned it up. Like I said, they won 12 in a row. And, we got the best 25 and under. They got the rankings for the best 25 under in the WNBA. Oh, they also broke the league attendance for this year as far as attendance.
Mm-hmm.
And we got they got the rating the best 20-25 under. I'm gonna do the top 5. If we got time, might do the 10. But of course, number 1, Caitlin Clark. Number 2, Paige Buckner. 3, Alicia Boston. Number 4 is Dominique Malonga. That's the French woman from Seattle. Number 5, Angel Reese. Number 6 is Sonia Critton, point guard from Washington Mystics. Number 7, Camelia Cardosa.
Camilla.
Number 8, Rakia Jackson, Los Angeles Sparks. Number 9, Cameron Brinks from the Sparks. And number 10, Kiki Efren from the Washington Mystics. Those are the top 10,
Top 10 WNBA players?
Yeah, under 25. So, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, are there any other topics y'all have to cover? Good, because it's been a good 2 hours, 35 minutes.
We hitting that mark, 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah, y'all talking about gay and lesbian issues ate up a lot of that. So, thank y'all for tuning in. If you made it this far, you might as well subscribe.
Might as well.
Like, comment, share.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share.
LLP.
Peace.